Hello? Oh my god. Hello? Why do I always start a stream sounding like I'm picking up the phone? Hello? Hi guys, thanks for coming to this very impromptu stream. Can you guys hear me? Cause I changed the interface of my microphone. So maybe it's a bit wonky. Boop. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, this is a gorilla stream. I'm gonna really try to keep it short because my voice really hurts. Probably because it's really dry in Canada. And I've been using my voice the whole week. And I was gonna take today off, but I really wanted to talk about AR Live. It was so awesome. And there's so much emotions, and I just really wanted to talk about it and share it with you guys. Even though I'm not good with words. Yeah! So, if you guys didn't know, last night EDT time, NIJISANJI En came out with the AR Live Colors and Vivid performance, our 3D performance from waves 1 to 5. Wait, yes, 1 to 5. So, it was really awesome. Like, it was very overwhelming, and we were all so nervous and so excited to show you guys what we had been cooking the past couple months. And we finally got to show you guys. And for those of you who came to see it and watch us, thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot to all of us that you guys came to watch us and to support us and just like make all these wonderful memories with us. And yeah, I guess like some of you guys also got to like see in advance like the 3D models from Ethyria. And again, for those of you who couldn't come to watch our AR Live last night, please, I hope you're not feeling too bad. It's definitely okay. And there's gonna be so much more in store coming out to everyone. And we're gonna start off with Millie's 3D, which is coming next week. Literally. My god, that was so fast. So yeah, I really hope everyone who did get to watch AR Live really enjoyed it. And I'm just gonna like kind of gush about every single person who was on stage as best as I can, awkwardly as I can. My goodness. But before I do, I wanted to like I put together a very quick PowerPoint. Also, if you notice that I'm speaking softly, it's because my voice is not feeling too good. So I'm just gonna keep it very chill today. And I'm also drinking tofu soup. So yeah, let's go to my PowerPoint, everybody. Okay. There you go. No, I do not want to start off. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back. Hold on. I don't know why it's on this. Oops. Oh. Everything is always scuffed. Okay, I made a PowerPoint. So, this is our AR Live poster. As you can see, the girls performed first. And it was called Pastel Stage. And the guys performed after us. And they were called Vivid Stage. So that was how the concert was divided. And then in the very end, we all sang together. And can you guys, for those who didn't watch AR Live, can you guys guess what song we sang? If you get this wrong, you're a fake fan. Virtual to Live, yeah, Virtual to Live! We all sang Virtual to Live. Yeah! And it was just so amazing. I'm really sorry, I'm not really good with like expressing myself with words, okay? I'll do it the best I can. I'm so happy we got to do this all together. I'll just speak for myself, but I'm so proud of everyone. everyone brought something to the table, and you know, we all persevered through the hard times, and you know, it's kind of like a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel sort of thing. And it was just really nice seeing everyone's hard work finally like getting paid off, and yeah, stuff like that. So and even before AR Live started, there was just so much support and love. And one of the biggest and most loving surprises that I got to see was my mama actually drew a countdown starting from 4 days before AR Live happened, and they posted all these wonderful illustrations. So I'll show you guys, even though I kind of like already spoiled it. But yeah, and it was so nice that they drew all of Ethyria, including Nina. It was really, really sweet of Katie. And I think it's really, really such a lovely gesture just to kind of remind everyone that, you know, we're all moving forward, but we still, you know, we still really care about everyone who isn't with us anymore. And we really, really do wish them all the best. And it's just really nice, you know. It's Katie Mama's drawings, guys. Come on, what a treat. So this one was like 4 days before AR Live started. This one was 3, and this is Mumu. It's so cute. I really like this angle of Mumu. And you can see like the hands on Mumu's hat thingy is showing the number 3 sign, which I think is so creative. Like, how do artists think about all these things? I swear to God. She looks so cute. So this was 3 days left to go, and then it was 2 days left to go. And this is so fitting because Babu, you know, Babu's so like, I don't know if you guys saw like Babu's 3D, but she's always so expressive with her emotions and you can really tell through her like body language too. You can really tell who's more comfortable expressing themselves and who really isn't. Sorry, I'm also drinking soup. Put this down a bit. And then, right before AR Live happened, it was 1 more day to go, and it's me! And this is also the illustration that I'm using as the thumbnail. And it's just so lovely, you know, it's such a nice surprise. And not just from Katie Mama, but from all of you guys too, the artists and the people in chat and the people who watch us every day. Thank you guys so much for hyping it up. And just looking forward to it. Even if you weren't able to like watch us, a lot of you guys were just like kind of like sifting through the hashtags. I saw some people being like, I'm just watching the reactions of everyone else, and I'm feeling the feels. So that was really sweet of you guys. And yeah, it was just really, really nice. I wanted to also include this because if you guys want merch, here you go. You got it's headless. You can stick my feet under the head. Here's the pastel girls. What are these called? Card thingies. I'm so good at selling merch, everyone. We have the acrylic stand, and oh my god, I just want to say, like, for Ethyria, Katie Mama also drew them, so you get more Katie Mama art, everybody. I will never stop gushing about Katie Mama art. Arigatou gozaimasu, Katie Mama. いつも応援してくれてありがとうございます。Yeah! Oh my god. Okay, here's a little sneak peek for anyone who did not get to watch AR Live. There was one song that Zutomo got to perform all together, and it was just really nice to just, you know, dance and sing with your friends and your colleagues. So yeah, here's a little sneak peek for you guys. It has the Anycolor mark of approval, so it can be shown. So yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. What song did we sing? You know what? It doesn't matter. You just have to understand that we are the sexiest group ever. We are the sexiest. Just know that. Look at our sexy poses. Gonna turn my head so you guys can see Reimu. The song was insane. I know, guys. We're just like, we exhale sexiness. The choreo was crazy. Guys, oh my god, we'll talk more about that later. The choreography, my goodness, when I first saw the choreography, I was like, there's no way. Now, my body, every time I hear the song, it moves by itself. It's crazy. It's crazy how much your body can remember things just by practicing it every single day. Okay, but before I talk more about stuff like that, at the very end of the AR Live concert, we got a really special announcement. Well, first they said, Ethyria's 3D debut is coming! But we already know that. After that, they also announced that ta-da! Shu and Sunny are going to be having an original song. And they kind of like previewed it. And it was so good. Oh my goodness, like, seriously, it was like, even the preview sounded so good. I'm really excited. I don't know if you guys know this. I feel like I kind of like hinted at it a couple times, but Sunny has been my singing Oshi since I've known him. So I'm really excited for this one. And Shu is just also an amazing singer. And for those of you who watched last night's concert, I think we can all agree that every single one of us have turned into a Yamino. A Yamino? A Yaminion. If you aren't already one, you will be one after you watch Shu's performance, everyone. Yeah. So I'm really excited for these two to have an original. I think the setup was so cool. And I feel like their voices really blend well. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then the end card was this photo with everyone's little piece of message on it. And it's just so cute, I just want to show you guys this. Wasn't me sama's. Here, I want you guys to see everything, so I'm gonna boop. So this is the end card. I just want to point this out because I think it's so funny. But like, I feel like usually girls tend to write more, and dudes are just like, love you all. You can tell, like, there's so much written, and then you can really tell by the tiny fonts that like a lot of the girls were like, thank you so much, and blah 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 blah, and this and that, and then the guys are just like, see you next time, thank you, oh thank you. This was so I just thought it was a really funny and interesting thing to point out. But yeah, but no matter what, there's so much. I'm gonna like pick one BGM. Sorry, I can't like decide on which one to pick. Let's do this one. Start from the beginning. So yeah, that's kind of like the gist of it. What? Where did I go? Guys, I just woke up, okay? I'm tired. I slept so late last night. I slept at like 4 a.m. Because after all this, I still had work to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave all these lovely fan arts in the background running. There were a lot of like artists who drew fan arts for AR Live. So I wanted to include, some of them. I didn't have time to, organize a whole thing, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the art because they're so pretty. And I'll be like making sure to credit everyone in the description after the stream. Man, this tofu soup is so good. Okay, guys. So, choreography. just say something, and I'm really not saying this to be like a negative Nancy. This is just me being really pragmatic. I cannot dance. And not even that. I'm really bad with like anything that has to do with body language. I struggle at a lot. And this comes from like a lot of anxiety. I think like obviously throughout the years I've definitely improved. Like I think I mentioned quite a few times that like I had a lot of like, I guess, anxiety reading or like doing oral presentations in front of my class in school. And you know, just kind of like keeping that in mind, I never thought that I would ever be on a stage. This isn't my first time on a stage, but I'm not really on a stage often. So I tend to feel really like baffled that the girl that I was always myself. Does that make any sense? I'm just trying to say that, you know, being with myself for my entire life, I just never thought in my life I would do any sort of career that would involve myself being watched by so many people. And even until this day, after streaming pretty much almost every day and talking to like so many people around the world, my head is still like, what? So, you know, I'm not really good at words, and even worse than that, my body language is so awkward. But I think I did my very best in, I don't know what the fuck I was doing in my solo, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, cameraman, for like really caring, but I was so nervous. I'm really good at not showing that I'm nervous unless I kind of humor it up again. Humor it up a bit. So when I get nervous, I tend to just be like, oh my gosh guys, I'm so nervous, I'm gonna throw up, blah blah blah. And you know, it's very like dramatic and there's a lot of humor to it, which is like always been my way of coping. But the truth is that when I'm on stage, I'm like super uncomfortable. Not in a bad way, in a way where it like severely pushes my boundaries or like my limits. And I will do everything in my power to be on that stage and do the best that I can always. And I'm just saying this because I really want to express how much I want to improve on stage presence and stuff like that. I think I've just focused so much on like singing all my life that I low-key kind of put my stats all in one place. So I don't know how to do anything else. My dad tends to say the same thing about himself too. He's always like, yeah, I think I dedicated my whole life to like this one instrument that I don't really know how to do anything else. Which isn't true, but you know, that's just how we feel. So I'm just using him as an example. So yeah, I'm really happy and I am very proud of myself for going on stage and performing, because if you reverse time to 10 years ago, and even more so like 15, 20 years ago, I would have never gone on this stage, or any stage. If you asked me to perform anything, like if you even asked me to introduce myself in front of like 5 people, I wouldn't do it if I could. So I'm really happy. Pat on my back for myself. And I will work on that, you know. I really want to like do better and like just perform better, because I know there's so much more of these sort of things coming in Niji, and it's such a privilege to have like a 3D model, let alone like a 2D one. So I want to be more expressive. I want to like know what to say better. And not like stumble on my words and like use sarcasm. or dark humor as a way to really, I don't know what I'm doing with it, I'm gonna be honest, but I mean, I'll still probably be very sarcastic, but I'm just trying to say I want to be more expressive in a more straightforward way, so I will work on that. So I did have one solo, and I got to perform my original song, Ethyria. I know, I have sung this song 10 times. I swear this is going to be not the last time that I'm performing Ethyria, but like, it's gonna be a while until I sing Ethyria again. I've been singing this song way too much. But is the BGM not looped? Please loop it. Okay, there we go. But when they asked me what song would you like to perform on stage, there was just no other song that came to mind that would be so important for me to perform. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I say this all the time whenever I perform at, like, conventions and, like, doing sponsorships and stuff like that. I tend to pick songs that are very, like, slow. Like, the people before me and the people after me will have, like, the most hype songs. God, my voice is really deteriorating. The people before me and the people after me will always have so much hype songs. And I do kind of feel embarrassed whenever I kind of like just squeeze in a very, very slow and slow song, you know. But I mean, I don't know what to say. I think it was just so important to sing this song because it was a song written for Ethyria. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of people who doubt that, like, we all get along and stuff. Because you're kind of weird. But, you know, in the end, I do think, like, Ethyria has, like, one of the strongest bonds. Because I'm also biased. And also, like, you know, they're just so important to me. They're super important to me. So, I really want to perform this song. And the choreography for this song was really, really beautiful. Like, seriously, like, if you guys saw my dance teacher, she was so elegant. I watched the video over and over and over, and I was just like, yeah, it looks simple enough. And I don't know why, but when I do it, it makes me look like a chicken. Which is honestly kind of fitting too, because I'm a bird. But like, if you guys see the actual dance teacher, like, this dance is so beautiful. I just don't know how to do it. I'm too stiff. But, you know, that's something I can work on. I'm really excited to work on, you know, dancing. So I guess I struggled a lot with, like, my sleeves. So in the concert, I was wearing my full outfit. Without the hoodie, sorry. So if you don't know, my full outfit is a lot. And it's really beautiful. And it's really hard to dance with. Oh, like this one. See, in this illustration, that's my full outfit. And my sleeves are really long. And I have, like, these wings around my waist. And I have, like, these bigger wings behind me. And it was just, like, really, really difficult. Like, if I wanted to, like, raise my hand, I would have to raise it at a certain angle so that my sleeves don't block my face. So, I had all these things I had to keep in mind. Because during rehearsal, they'd be like, oh, can you not put your hand here? And can you put your arm at this angle? And can you put your arm, like, away from here? So, I couldn't really just copy what my teacher did. I had to, like, adjust it a lot, which is totally fine. But for someone who is, like, really bad at dancing or just, like, moving in general, like, my head, and like, while I was just, like, doing the whole thing, my head was just like, okay, arms here, 60 degrees there, sleeves make sure you go like this, make sure you go like this. And my back was like arched in the most like unnatural way possible. It was so difficult. I know it looked really simple, but actually it was really difficult. Okay, guys. I felt like I was doing math while I was dancing. It was crazy. I don't even think it's a dance. I think it was just like something. And I also got to take a stroll on the stage, as Petra said. So at some point I actually started moving, because for like half of the song I was like standing in the middle. And then the second half I started really like, maybe we can take a stroll on the stage, see how big it is. So you're welcome for introducing how big the stage is, guys. You know, like Zac Efron from that one High School Musical song that he did, like, what's it called, Bet on It? I feel like I am really good at moving like that, you know? If I have to do like some chunibyo shit, I'm so good at that. Yeah. One day I should show you guys. Well, actually, no, my 3D is coming up soon. So you guys will see, all of you guys will see again how bad I am with like moving my body. But you know who's really good at moving their bodies? Millie and Reimu. My goodness, they're so good at expressing themselves. I don't think they would say that about themselves because they're too humble. But Babu has always been so bubbly. And now you guys get to see her like actually like express that through her body. And Reimu is just so fucking sexy. Like seriously, like she's just so hot. Like I would make out with Reimu, but she's my colleague, so, so yeah, that's my only excuse. So yeah, I'm so proud of Millie and Reimu. They're so good at everything that they do, and I really wish one day I can like just like, cause watching them rehearse, I was like, damn, they're so good. Like there's so many people. Just there's a lot of cameras, guys. There's so many cameras. There's so many people. There's so many staff, and they have to look at you so that you know they can give you directions on how to maneuver the stage and like stuff with like the sleeves and stuff like that. And when there's just like a lot of people around me, especially people I don't really know, my body just like responds really badly to it, and I'm just so stiff. I'm so stiff. I'm so stiff that like I'm a little like, I don't want to say disappointed, but I'm not like, I know I can do a lot better, so I will do that. Oh my goodness, I hate that I have to be so anxious. It was so difficult. I remember like being really in my head during rehearsal. I never really expressed it to anyone because I didn't want to bring the mood down, but I'm really like bad at like stuff like this. So it's definitely not my my field, Yeah. So Mumu and Millie also got to perform a solo. Millie got to perform her original, which I'm also really happy about. Mumu performed a Giga song with her beautiful, sexy back. It was so hot, especially the part where she spoke Spanish. That's right, guys, she spoke Spanish. And Millie was just like, she honestly like, you should make an MV where she just dances. It was so good. I'm really happy I got to perform with Ethyria as well, because at one point we all got to perform God Sees All. And oh my god, first of all, let me just say thank you so much to the live performers. So for every single song like that Pastel and Vivid did, it was all rearranged and performed by our live band, which is crazy. That's a lot of songs. And all of these songs we personally got to choose. So I'm sure a lot of these songs, they didn't even know the song beforehand. And so they had to rearrange it and they played it live. It was crazy. It was so good. And Gothi's All in particular, when it's being played by a live band, it sounds so good, and it sounds very different. You know, it gives a different feel. And I'm just also very happy and very thankful that we also got to include Nina in our Gothi's All performance. Her voice was there. And our choreography for Gothi's All was super duper. I love that choreography. First of all, it was way more simple than a lot of other ones. And it was so like artistic. I don't know who made up this choreography. I think like a combination of dance teachers did. They're so good at making choreography. It's like, I'm like so intrigued. It was so good. So part of the choreography is that every time Nina sang, all three of us, Reimu, Millie, and I, we would stop and freeze, you know, and close our eyes. And I think that's so like simple and straightforward, but it's such a genius idea. They're just like, when you hear her voice, don't move. Or just like move to your position and like freeze. Which I think is like, it's like a painting. It was so good. It was so impactful. And that was the best part because I didn't have to move. Like a dance teacher telling me, don't move. I'm like, that's the best thing I can do as an individual. It was awesome. I love that choreography. Yeah, it was so good. And again, props to the camera people, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, if the cameras didn't change angles, you would all make fun of me. I would not be able to be saved. I would not have been saved. Did any other X members get cameo? Yes. Oh my god, probably one of the first songs that came out that was very emotional for all of us was Lazulight's Diamond City Lights. First of all, Lyra and Finana did an amazing job performing Konoichi. It's a Vocaloid song. Their choreography was so cute. I love it. I watched them rehearse so many times that I even know the choreography, and we were all like dancing and singing with them. And those two also got to perform Diamond City Lights. And during Diamond City Lights, of course, our fairy would be there. And like when I watched that, I almost cried, but I was like, no, don't cry. It was really emotional. And during the Jeans Fire part, those two, Finana and Lyra, definitely like screamed extra hard. You know, probably in tribute of Pomu. So it was really lovely. I almost cried. I couldn't chant the whole thing. I was like gonna die. I was watching it with like Babu and, you know, in real life, and I was just like I couldn't stop. I couldn't function. I'll be honest. Yeah. And Finana also had a solo as well. She got to sing her original Tsunami, and it was so lovely. First of all, I just want to say Finana's original songs, you know, Tsunami and her most recent one with Kyo, Distant. They're like one of my favorite songs from EN. Like, seriously, it's so good. And I'm just really happy she got to perform her original. It was also like a rock version. So, and this girl is so confident, you know, the way she walks, the way she like does anything, she just does it. And she just owns it. So, it was so lovely seeing her on stage and performing her original. It was so good. I loved it a lot. And of course, my bestie, Elira. She did such an amazing job. She's always so good at like being the introduction, you know? Like she's so good at speaking. I know she says she isn't good, but she really is good. She's a lot better than like me, for example. But she's always so good at just like introducing everything, and she's so good at performing. When I watched her rehearse, she got the choreography down in like basically 1 or 2 tries. It was crazy. She like never forgets. It's kind of wild, you know? And at the same time, she was also like she didn't even need like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think she needed much practice. She just kind of nailed it. Like even during rehearsal, I was watching her and I was just like, how are you just like getting this in like 1 try? It was kind of crazy. So I'm so proud of her. She's so strong. Ethyria is really, really strong. She's very responsible. And she's just so wonderful. Everyone just like adores her, and you know, she works so hard, you know. She's always so, I don't know what the word is, but she's such a good girl, guys. Like seriously, she works really hard and she actually has a heart of gold. So like I'm so happy and proud to see one of my childhood friends and one of my bestest friends on stage being such a trailblazer, you know? She's like such a leader, even though she doesn't want to be. I know she doesn't want to be, but she's so good at it. She's just such an amazing person. So I'm really proud of them. And of course Ethyria and Fina went first because they're Lazulite. and I know she's always like, why am I always first? But she's just so good at being first. My goodness, I need to give this girl a break sometimes. Maybe somebody else should go first, because I feel so bad that she's always like, I'm always first, I'm too nervous, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, that was weirdly a good impression of her. I've been with her since I was like 14. So, yeah. Let me finish my tofu soup, it's getting cold. Tofu soup is so good. Maybe Enna needs to go first. Okay, look. I also kind of go first. Maybe not the very first, but like every time we do anything Ethyria related, because my name starts with the letter E, I always go first. Okay? Well, actually, it's either gonna be me or Millie, because like Millie is kind of like, she's always like, okay, do this, you stand here, blah 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 blah. She's kind of like a leader, you know. But sometimes if we're not the ones arranging ourselves, the staff is always like, okay, Enna, you go first, because like my name is Enna, so it's like E and then it's like N and then R, so they do it like that. Millie's a really good opener. I love you, Moo, but I think we're like the more awkward ones. Yeah. So after Lazulite was obviously Ethyria, and I just want to say Rosamie did such an amazing job. She performed her original as well. It was so cute. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. It was so hard. The choreography for Rosamie's song is so difficult. At least like for me. Like I was watching it during rehearsal and I was like, how are you doing this? She was so adorable. And she was like, it was so full of Rosamie's personality. Everything about this song, about this choreography, about the atmosphere that she brought on stage absolutely was 100% Rosamie. It was just so incredible. And you know guys, she worked so hard. I gotta stop saying so. She worked really hard. She, even before we, you know, came together to like practice and everything, like she was already practicing probably at home. I know, she really is number one. She is super duper amazing on stage, and I'm so proud of her. And I remember watching her rehearsal, like, I think Ethyria almost cried because it was just so, she just works so hard, guys. I don't know what else to say. She's just amazing. And she's Rosemi-sama. Sorry, I had to cough. There's like a screenshot of Rosemi too on the official Twitter of Niji. So if you guys want to like see any photos from last night's concert, there is one of Rosemi's solo performance. So go ahead and like look at it. I'm not gonna put it on my stream because I feel like they should be the ones putting it on their stream. So yeah, it was so awesome. And Petra also got to perform. We got to perform a Zutomo song. And of course, Zutomo has the Petra. And the song that we performed was called Ifudodo. I don't know if you guys know that. It's a Vocaloid song. It's like... Do you guys know that song? Yeah, it's a very sexy song. Because like that's our group. We're sexy. And nobody can take that away from us. But yeah, Petra got to perform that with us. And I'm just so happy because we got to do something Zutomo, you know, that's so awesome. Guys, Petra, I don't know what happened to Petra, but she was like a different girl. She was like, I don't know if you guys saw, but she was like really like shaking her hips and her like, she was really into that dance, you know, you can really tell. Like her little tail was like floofy and like moving, and it was just so cute. Her sexy voice is so funny to me. It's so cute. She's so fucking cute. And I just wanna... Yeah, she awakened. Yeah, really. Checking out Petra's tail, of course. Who wouldn't? And can I just say that, like, Petra is the type of person who works... honestly the hardest, you know? But she'll never ask for credit. She'll never talk about it. Because she just wants to make it easier for everyone else. During the rehearsal, our dance teachers all speak Japanese. And, you know, there's obviously a lot of people in EN who don't really speak Japanese. Me myself included. I can understand it, but to communicate back is really difficult for me. Petra would just be acting as a translator for, like, pretty much everyone. And she's also I would say like an innovator. She's pretty much a leader as well. And it's really funny because like Petra's always like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know this was the best choice for everyone. You know, she's really indecisive in her own way. But when it really comes down to it, she really is like a leader. She's always like helping the staff, helping everyone in EN. If you have any questions, she also makes it really comfortable for everyone to like go to her and ask her questions and just like ask her for help. Your impressions are spot on. That's how much time I spent with them. Yeah, she's your senpai. Yeah, but I'm also a senpai to a lot of people, but I'm not very like leader-like, you know. And I'm sure we can all agree with that. I feel like some of the kohais are kind of like my senpais, and I'm okay with that. That's just who I am, you know? That's just me. I'm just really bad at stuff like this. But, back to Petra. Petra's really good at stuff like this. Even though, again, like Alira, she's always like, no, I don't want to be a leader, blah, blah, blah. But she is. She's really good. She's really good at it. So, yeah, she's really hardworking. Like, she was even practicing the dance, like, on her break time. Like, while we were all having lunch and stuff, Petra would be on the side, kind of, like, looking at her dance and stuff for choreographies that kind of like were harder. A lot of people don't realize that Petra is an actual girl boss. She is. I don't mean like girl boss as in like somebody who just like... I feel like you guys think that I'm a girl boss because I just swear a lot. But I'm just like a fake girl boss. If you came up to me and you hurt me, I'll be very sad and I'll cry. And honestly, if you did that to anyone, I think most of us would cry. But my point is, when there's a problem, people like Petra will always speak out. And do it in the most, like, formal and non-offensive way possible. Like, she is just such a leader. She always knows what to say, and when she says it with confidence. Even though she doesn't feel it. Sometimes, when I have to stand up for myself, I stumble. And it's okay to stumble, but when you stumble and when you, like, kind of, like, don't have a straightforward sentence like how I usually speak, you know, I say, like, you know, a lot. It doesn't make you sound very strong. So, she's really, really good. She's so smart. And she's so hardworking. And I'm really proud of her. And I'm really, really happy she got to perform with, you know, me and Millie and Reimu as Zutomo. It's really, really nice. You're tough in your own way. The only way I'm tough is that I think the only part of me that's really tough is just, you know, if people are like mean to me, I just ignore it. That's about it. And I don't really think about it too much. So, I'm not really tough in the sense where, like, I can really stand up for myself. If anything, I think I don't really protect myself enough. I just say whatever, and then when things go out of context, or like when people write a narrative about me, I don't really like say anything about it, because, well, first of all, I'm going against confirmation bias, so there's no point. And second of all, I'm just too tired. And I think the biggest thing is that I just don't care enough, if I have to be honest. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, I feel like that is kind of like my resilience. My resilience comes from much tiredness. So, it's a different type of toughness, and I will admit it is some sort of like toughness, but it's different. It's different than like a girl boss. That's not really a girl boss. That's just kind of like, I'm just kind of like a dumb koala, you know? You know how like koalas are kind of dumb? And when it rains, they don't kind of think about going into a cave. They just like hug a tree branch and they just like close their eyes. That's literally me. So I wouldn't really give myself too much credit for being like a strong person. I'm just like mentally drained, and I just close my eyes. I'm not even joking, you know, when I get really like depressed. And I'm sure this is something that a lot of people who are depressed do, but I mean, I'm just not too afraid to talk about it. When I'm really upset or depressed, I can just close my eyes and sleep for like 7 hours. Which is not the healthiest thing, but I'm just like in hibernation mode. I just sleep. And I know it's not sustainable, and I'm working on it, but that's just what I do. I do that when I'm super anxious. Even as a kid, whenever I got upset by anything, I'd just go to my mom and be like, I'm gonna take a nap. And then I just sleep. I don't know why. I think it's just so... I think from a very young age, I realized that if you're uncomfortable with anything, like if I have any negative feelings, if you just sleep, you don't feel anything. I remember stubbing my toe on a bowling ball, and they were like, do you need to go to the hospital? Can you move your toe? And I moved it. And I really didn't want to go to the hospital, because I hate hospitals. And I remember going to my mom and being like, it's okay, can we just go home? I want to go to sleep. That's it. That's literally how I do it. I've always been doing that. I'm gonna be honest, when I wake up into a nightmare. But when I sleep, I'm the most peaceful sleeper ever. So true though, sleep fixes everything. Yeah, until you wake up. Sleep takes my mind off of things. I it's true to some extent. Sometimes when you sleep, you have like nightmares and stuff, so they might like reflect your thoughts. But most of the time when you go to sleep, you don't really like wake up remembering your dreams, so that helps. Sleep is like death, but your family doesn't get upset and you can reverse it. Honestly, if you want to think of it that way, cool. I feel like sleep is just like a way to kind of reset your body and your mind. Like if you're tired and if you're like not feeling it, when you go to sleep, you put yourself in a state of like calmness. And you know, before I sleep, let's say I'm really angry. I think whenever I go to sleep and I wake up, I could still be angry, but a lot less, you know? Because I got more rest. And I, like, had a little bit of a calming period. And I think sometimes it's really important. Obviously, like, there's a boundary. Like, you shouldn't really be sleeping, like, too much. Which sometimes, honestly, I've been doing a lot. But, you know, overall, sleep is very important. So yeah, that is my resilience. I just literally close my eyes and I don't see anything. You have to find the right balance. True. I don't know how we got to sleep. But anyways, I'm proud of everyone so much. And I'm so lucky to be around all these amazing people. Really, they really inspire me to do so much better. I want to like be more expressive because of them. I want to learn how to dance better because of them. I want to kind of also not be a leader, but I want to be able to like lead people and help the leaders like lead people as well. I want to do my part so that it makes it easier for everyone else, and so that you guys can also like enjoy things. So they really do inspire me. I'm so lucky to be performing alongside, you know, everyone in NIJISANJI EN. And I'm not done talking about them yet. I still haven't gone to Vivid Stage. So after the girls performed, Vivid Stage was the second part of the concert. And we started off with Luxium. Oh my god, there's like this segment where Luxium was playing like a balloon game involving their legs, and I don't know who, but they made a logo called and named it Lexium. It was so funny. I thought that was so genius. I was like, whoever made this logo and thought of this name is a genius. Lexium. It was so funny. Isn't that so genius? Sorry, I'm still eating. I'm eating my breakfast. They said Staff-san was the one who thought of Lexium. Staff-san? You're a genius. I need to find out who said that. But yeah, Lexium got to perform Hope in the Dark, and Mista was a part of that too, which was really cool. That surprised me as well. I was like, who's that? That sounds familiar. So I was really happy that he was a part of it as well in some way. I'm sure the boys are very like happy about that too. And yeah, they had segments, and the first person who opened in Luxium was Ike. And I was just like, that's the perfect person to open for the Vivid Stage. And of course, Ike, being the screamo monster that he is, performed one of the most like impactful screamoing, is it called screamoing? Lovely screamoing songs of all time. And I was like so hyped the entire time. And when he had to do his famous screamo, you can actually see it. Like, you could actually see how he does it in 3D. You know? He would like arch his back and just like, from the very depths of his diaphragm, just like scream. It was so cool. Like, seriously, perfect person to start Vivid Stage. Really good opener. And well, I'll talk about Lexian first because, like, you know, their group went first. It wasn't necessarily like everyone's like solos, and it wasn't necessarily like Lexian first and then Nox. Sometimes it would be like mixed things. But for those of you who watch like Shu's solo, oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. It was so good. There was this part of Shu that he's been really like oppressing, in my opinion. And last night on Vivid Stage, Shu was like the biggest hoe that I've seen Shu ever become, and it was the best thing of my life. It was the best thing. I'm not even joking, guys. He was such a good hoe. His stage presence is so good. He sang Shanti. It was so good, guys. Dibs on the chair. Every single person who was watching that live last night wanted to be that chair. I wanted to say so many things. I wanted to say so many things on Twitter, but I'm afraid of Twitter because they're kind of weird. I wanted to be like, oh my god, I want to be that chair. If only he wasn't my colleague. I was like, Shu Yamino? Is that you? What happened to the Valorant kid? Yo, you know what this feels like? It feels like that one kid that you went to elementary school with, and he was just kind of like, I like calculus. And then you see them again in like university, and they're like this hot Chad. It feels kind of like that. It was kind of like a whiplash. I know. And you know that I am telling the truth. Like, every single one of us was like this, okay? It wasn't just me. He was so good. I'm so proud of him. Not the nerd Nino impression. What? It's true though. The quiet ones know how to get hot. I'm quiet too. Yeah. Even with Alira's warning. We all warned you guys. But even us, we couldn't even prepare ourselves. It was so good. I'm really proud of him. He's really stepping out of his comfort zone, and he owned it. I'm so impressed and so like proud of you. You really owned the chair. I'm not even joking. It was so good. I'm really happy. I'm so happy. So, yeah, minions, I hope you guys are okay today. Just letting you guys know, the AR Live concert is archived and will be up for the next month. So, watch it every day, okay? Savor it. I actually passed away 10 times. Well, I passed away like 100 times. I was watching it and I was just like, Shu? Is that you? You know when like Squidward transforms into like the hot Squidward? Or like supposedly, I guess. It kind of felt like that. I was just like, it's like I know him, but I also don't. I was like really confused first. I was literally confused. I was like, is that Shu? Is that the same Shu that plays Valorant and like makes all these memes and like I don't even know what he does besides that. I was like watching every single finger that was moving, and he was just so good at maneuvering his body. I was just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I can't believe he did that in front of Stasan, cameraman. Like, oh my lord. Like, how did you do that? How did you get over, like, you know, the anxiety and just like go into the zone? I need to. It's like, oh, guys, you know what this is? It's like he entered the Avatar state. He literally opened the bridge to the spirit world, and he like came back so much stronger. I was like, I literally witnessed the birth of the Avatar going into the spirit world. I'm sorry for all these Avatar references. I can't stop watching this anime. It's so good. But yeah, it was so good. I love it. That was one of my favorite performances. It was amazing, and I'm sure it was one of everyone else's favorite performances too. Holy shit, I'm really happy. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing about him, otherwise people are gonna be like, don't touch you, he's ours. I'm like, okay, you can have him, okay? I don't even actually like bananas that much, okay? I like strawberries. Anyways, okay. And, okay, let me just talk about Vox. Vox is so good with expressing himself. He's such a memer. Like, throughout the segment and throughout, like, a lot of, like, of the songs that he was a part of, Vox was, like, so energetic. I don't know how, like, he's, you know, when he's on stream, he has a very low voice. He has a British accent. So those two always combines to something that's very calm and very, like, elegant. And he is, you know, in his own way. He's always like,
oh yes, I quite think this is a good idea. I think it's absolutely genius, you know?
He's really good at, like, speaking, and he sounds really good when he is speaking. And then you see him on stage, and you just don't, like, expect him to have so much energy. It's like the complete, like, opposite. You would think that he's very kind of, like, reserved and stuff like that. And he can be. And there were some parts of, like, certain songs where he was very, like, reserved and very, like, elegant. And then there are these songs where he's literally, like, he has, like, these two, cheerleading pom-poms at one point, and he was just going nuts. And I was watching him, and I was just like, how long is this man going to be just, like, bopping his head down and just jumping? Like, if I jump for, like, a minute, I will, like, I will, like, die. Vox on stage is like he had 5 Red Bulls. I absolutely agree. I swear to God, before he went on stage, he, like, chucked down, like, 10 Red Bulls. He was so energetic that I was like, how do you have the stamina for this? He was having so much fun, and I was so for it. It was so awesome seeing him in the back just being, like, a literal gorilla. It was so funny. I loved it. And there was, like, this one segment where, like, the losers had to be spanked by, like, a fan paper. And he was just so into it. I kind of thought he wouldn't be, but he was just like, ah, yes, harder, harder. And I was just like, this is a family-friendly concert. He's so funny. It was awesome. I love Vox on stage. Just he's like, it's like a different side of him. I mean, he's also very energetic on stream too, but, like, it's just so funny to see him, like, in 3D. It was awesome. Yeah, he did an amazing job. I heard some people watch this with their parents. My dad was watching. My dad was watching, commentating in our messages while he was watching. He was just like, it's so nice that you got to perform with the 4 of you. It's so nice that this happened. Is that Ethyria? Is that Millie? Oh my, cause my dad doesn't really watch anime or anything, so he can't really tell between, like, he can't tell between Enna Alouette and, like, Ethyria Pandora, for example. Like, if I show those 2 images in front of him, he's like, oh, I don't know which one is you. He literally can't tell. And that's usually the case when you're not really, like, familiar with, like, watching anime or anything like that. Yeah. So he often had to be like, but he could tell by our voices. You know, he could tell when I was on stage and started singing. He'd be like, oh, I knew it was you because you chose this song. Well, my dad also knows my originals, so he was just like, this is you, I'm so proud of you. My dad has never gushed about me as a kid, so seeing him being really old and frail and gushing about me, like, years later is a very... I have to say, I'm really happy, and at the same time, I'm also like, this is very weird. I'm not very used to it. No, it's never too late to gush. Of course, I'm really happy. You know, when I saw his messages, I almost cried. I was like, I've always wanted you to, like, think I was cool or something. And, you know, my parents are also, like, they've performed on stage pretty much around the world. They're not famous or anything, but, you know, they have their own sort of, like, story, you know? And I've always looked up to them, and I always thought that I was kind of like a fraud compared to them, because I don't practice as hard as them. I didn't go to school for anything. In fact, I didn't even, like, take singing lessons or anything, which is probably why my voice is always so fucked up, because I don't know how to use it properly. But, like, you know, I always felt a little, like, incompetent compared to my parents. And it's funny because I am the only child between my mom and dad, but usually if you have like a sibling, you kind of compare with them. But I've always compared myself to my parents because we all like to do the same thing. We all love music and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just feel really happy that I was born being their kid, but at the same time I'm also like, I wish I could have been better for you guys. I don't know. I'm not really that cool compared to my parents. I feel like most people are like, my parents are lame. I really look up to my parents. They're so strong, they're so hardworking. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. And you could call it an excuse, and I think it is an excuse. I could work harder. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe I just have like some mentality issue or something like that. No. Is your dad a great singer? No, he's a terrible singer. My parents are not singers. So I could proudly say that I am a better singer than them. In terms of like stage performance and stuff like that, I have absolutely no stage performance. My dad always gives me tips. He's always like, if you make a mistake on stage, just keep going. And ad-lib. If you ad-lib, they're gonna think that you did this on purpose. That's what I do every time I do a karaoke stream. If I make a mistake, I just go like, oh, yeah. That's all from him. I learned it from him. Why do you think I have so many ad-libs? Because I don't know the song. But my mom is really good at consistency. Like, when she rehearses, sometimes you're better when you rehearse because you're alone and you, like, are in your own space. But then when you go on stage, you don't do as well because you're nervous. I think my dad and I struggle on that. But my mom is always very consistent. If she's super duper good in rehearsal, she will bring that onto stage. I don't know how she does it. Probably just has, like a steel mentality or something. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Every time I go on stage, I just forget everything. I don't even remember the lyrics. I don't even remember the lyrics to my own song. I'm not gonna lie. If you ask me to like sing Mushroom right now, I don't know the lyrics. The only thing I can really think of is the chorus. But yeah. This is why I have to go to therapy. There's a lot of things that I have to work on in terms of mentality. And again, I don't want you guys to compliment me like, I think you're great, Enna. I believe you guys. I do. I need myself to believe that. Just for like, let's start with a day. And I know that. So I'm going to work on that because, you know, I don't like bringing myself down, but I do that. And I do that all the time. And it's come to the point where it's like a habit. And it's not really good. So I need to learn how to be my own friend. A little better. So, yeah. At least I can, like, kind of point that out. No. Because I don't want you guys to think I'm fishing for compliments, you know? I really am not. I get complimented every single day. Seriously. I could, like, I don't know, drink water and you guys would be like, Tasukaru. You know, it's crazy. And I appreciate it. But I just want you guys to know, well, there's a good point. There's a good part to that, which is, like, I guess that this sort of mentality will keep me humble. I think it's going like a little beyond that. Sometimes I just like drag myself down, which is really stupid, but you know. Self-reflection is nice, makes you grow more than gloating. Yeah, I feel really uncomfortable like talking about myself. I remember my first session with my therapist, she was like, what do you like to do? And, you know, who are you? And I was like, damn, that's a deep question. At first I talked about like what I like to do, because that's easy. But when she was like, what do you think, who do you think, how would you describe yourself? And I was like, and honestly, everything that I said about myself was pretty negative. And she pointed that out and she was like, yeah, so I just want you to realize that you didn't really say anything good about yourself. And I was like, oh, I think I'm clean. And she's like, yeah, but that's something that you like to do, which is why you're clean. And I was like, true. And I was like, I think I'm like pretty okay at singing. And she was like, that's good. But again, like, what about like you? What's something that you are? And I was like, I'm an anime girl online. So it was really difficult to answer that question, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was like, damn, this question is so deep already. She's so good at her job. Like, I can't talk about myself as if I'm talking about, like, a friend, you know? Which is a problem, apparently. Like, I can't really go like, I'm really compassionate. I am, you know, I already struggle right now, even though I'm, like, just role-playing, so. Stuff like that. I feel like I'm okay. Everyone takes a lifetime to answer that? Well, that's a problem. We'll work on it. It's hard to tell people, oh, I like this thing about myself. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to answer that too, right? It's a really hard question to answer. Can we go to the Zatsudan page? Because, like, the fan arts are just, like, kind of rotating. Let's go to this page. Anyways, let's go back to talking about the AR Live concert. Okay, and Luca Kaneshiro, guys. Oh my god, he was so good. Okay, especially Jazz on the Clock. They performed Jazz on the Clock. Luca was so good at, like, moving his body. And you know what? I kind of expected that from Luca because he's so expressive. He's always like, Pog. I met Luca in real life and he's so energetic. Like, he moves all the time. He never not moves. Even when he's not singing in karaoke, when someone else is singing, he will move. And I'm just sometimes Luca will move so much that I have to tell him to stop moving. Sometimes I'll be like, Luca, can you just turn your energy down, like, slightly? Please. He's a real little brother. It's so funny. But oh my goodness, he did such a good job performing. He has, like, natural charisma and natural stage presence. It's awesome. Especially his one solo during Jazz on the Clock. My favorite line. Put your body on me. He was so good at it. Yeah. The way he was moving during the balloon challenge. Yeah, it was crazy. He was very good at the balloon challenge. It was so funny. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. And seeing him, like, being so expressive on stage is, makes me really happy. I'm really happy a lot of the Lucups got to see him move. Because, like, we all kind of imagined he would be able to, like, express himself a lot in his body language. And now that everyone has gotten to see it, it's like... it's just, like, more confirmation, you know? It's so amazing. Luxium did an incredible job, and they opened Vivid Stage really, really well, and I'm really proud of them. Yeah, I love watching them. It was so fun. They're very close, and they're very like good at interacting with each other. They always bounce off of each other, so it was really nice to see. And then after Luxium was Noctix. Oh my goodness, Noctix. You know what? Noctis, I don't want to talk about it too much because I feel like it isn't really my place. But after the AR live concert, Bulgur tweeted something that was so heartwarming, and I feel like crying every time I think about it because, like, oh my god, like, it was so emotional. You guys can just, like, go on Twitter and, like, look it up. Like, he wrote something that was so personal, and it was so, like, I feel like if I talk about it, I might actually cry. Anyways, he tweeted something and it was really, really emotional. And it was just such a big reminder that, like, we all want each other to be here. Like, seriously, we really do. And I'm so glad that, like, Fuchan was so involved in so many of the segments. He was also there during Virtual to Live. He was just, like, involved as much as he could. Sorry, I'm gonna cry. Well, out of all the things I'm gonna cry, didn't cry for Ethyria or Zutomo performing. I cried for Fuchan's tweet. He's so good at wording his stuff. But anyways, I'm so glad he was like involved in this, even though he couldn't come, like, physically. So yeah, it was really nice. Noctix had a really good segment. It was so funny. At one point, they were like, I don't know who made this segment up. I think it was Fuchan. But, like, at one point, like, Fuchan was basically playing Simon Says, but, like, Olger says to like his gen mates, and Sunny, Albin, and Uki were all like chained up to like the jail cell, and it was so funny. This happened after they sung Stuck in the Abyss, which I thought was so funny. Oh my god. And speaking of Stuck in the Abyss, I love Noctic so much. They're such like, they kind of remind me of Ethyria, where it's like they're so good at everything that they do, but like they also love like just putting in a bit of their personalities in. And when they were singing Stuck in the Abyss, they were all like, stuck in the abyss, pew 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 pew. They actually sang that part on stage, and I was like dying. It was so good. And can I just say, my favorite part of Stuck in the Abyss will always be Uki Violetta's rap, because first of all, there's this really famous death drop meme that somebody made that will forever be ingrained in my brain and in my heart. I have that bookmarked like 10 times. And, you know, Uki didn't death drop, but he did like this squat, and it was the most iconic squat that anyone will ever see. It was like a real, like, it was so iconic, guys. It was so good. It was awesome. I wish I could like show you guys. I wish we could clip that part. I like watched that part over and over. It was so good. He was so gay, and he was owning that. That was the sexiest squat ever. I loved it. I literally, when I saw that, I was like, you slay so hard, bestie. Thank you. So good, guys. I can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, it was so funny that like they opened up with that, and you know, Uki squatted and everything, and then when it came to like Uki's solo, he also sang one of his originals, and it was so like ethereal, you know? It was so elegant. He sounded absolutely beautiful. It was like 2 sides of him in one night. It was crazy. I loved it. He's like a real, and you know, Uki towards Noctix, like he's like a mom. He's very like motherly. Very nurturing, which I think is so funny, because he's always like a bitch to me, but like, you know, to his gen mates, he's always like so protective of them. Awesome. Uki mama. True. Yeah. And Albin, oh my god, Albin and Sunny did like a duet, and that duet killed me. First of all, I'm just gonna say right now, guys, I love Sunny and Albin and their dynamic so much. It really reminds me of me and Babu, but like obviously their dynamic is a little different. The amount of bromance that happens between them. And I'm just gonna say this. Last year on Christmas, we had like a really big like NIJISANJI EN Christmas party. This was when all that Secret Santa stuff was happening. And I remember everyone was drinking and everything. And I remember, you know, while we were about to, you know, people would just be chatting in their spaces, and then they'd kind of like switch up around. I remember just like kind of sitting in front of them, in front of Sunny and Albin, and they were having a conversation. You know, I just happened to like kind of catch this. I didn't really like, I was just kind of sitting there because I was tired. I remember sitting there, and I just remember Sunny putting his arms around Albin. He was like, yeah man, I love you. And Albin was just like, I love you too, man. And it was so like, that was just, they have like genuine friendship. It like warmed my heart so much. I almost cried. This was in real life, by the way. I was like watching them, and I was just like, and it's not like they haven't shown that on stream before, you know. They genuinely respect each other so much. Their friendship is so wholesome. Like, my goodness, I love them so much. So when they like duetted a song on stage, I was so happy. Like, there's no perfect like friendship, you know, except for Albin and Sunny's. It was awesome. Yeah, it was so wholesome. And it was just so nice to see them like sing, and you know, again, like Sunny's my Oshi singing, my singing Oshi. That was not English. Sorry, I got like nervous talking about it. Wait, but like more than that, like Albin has always been a person that's like really uplifting for other people. Like when it's about other people, he can literally write a 10-page essay on why they're so awesome. And that's like the most awesome thing about Albin, is he's always there for everyone. He's also a leader himself. Like, you know, whether it's like teaching somebody how to play a game like Zomboid, which we should really get back into. Oh my goodness, I miss Zomboid so much. Sorry. But Alvin's also such a leader, you know. He's always doing so much for everyone else. And, you know, when he wants to learn something and he wants to do something right, he gets it. Like, he might not get it, like, as fast as he wants to. And you can kind of, like, sense that frustration sometimes. But he always nails it because he works so hard to get it. Like, when he said that he wanted to learn Japanese, he learned Japanese. When he came into this company, he couldn't speak any Japanese. And now his Japanese is so good. It's, like, way better than mine. And well-deserved because he studies so hard. And I remember he wasn't the most confident about his singing. But he's really, really opening up his shell. And he's really, like, going out of his comfort zone. And I just want to, like, kind of, like, highlight that. And I'm really, really proud of him. And, you know, he did such an amazing job singing on stage. He sounded amazing. He sounded so, so good. And I'm just so proud of him. Seriously, like, he doesn't really, like, talk about himself too much. And, you know, I feel like that's so, so humble of him. And I need to be more like that. But I'm so proud of Albin because he's such an inspiration to me. And I just want to, like, you know, I want to kind of, like, follow in his footsteps where I can be uplifting for others. And also, like, be more humble. Oh yeah, he's so awesome. I'm so proud of him. And obviously, Sunny, I don't know what to say about this man. He's just so good at everything that he does. And he has so much personality. It was just like, he also has, like, I don't know, something about the Australians, man. They're always so, like, good with stage presence. He sounded so amazing. He was in so many group songs, I guess you could call it. He was in so many group songs and he sounded amazing in every single one. You could really, really hear the range in Sunny. I feel like Sunny also, in his own way, kind of like puts himself down just slightly. I saw his birthday karaoke and he did so amazing. And in his Zatsudan afterwards, he was like, oh, you know, I think I'm getting better because before I wouldn't have been like, this one was a better one out of the other karaoke's. And I was just like, what are you talking about? It was so good. And every time I compliment him, he's always like kind of trying to like flip it back on me or something. He's like, no, you're good. Every time you sing, it's so good. I'm just like, okay, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about you, sir. So I feel like in his own way, he also is very like critical of himself. And you can kind of tell. And I think he doesn't talk about it too much, so it doesn't sound like he's like pulling himself down like me. But Sunny is so good at singing. He's like one of my favorite singers for real. I know he said that, like, you know, there's a difference between like having a really good voice and knowing how to sing. But Sunny has a really good voice and he knows how to sing. And one of the biggest important parts about singing isn't actually like, you know, singing technique is very important in terms of like being consistent and sustainable and just obviously sounding good overall. But I feel like personally, and I'm saying this because I love singing and have been singing, one of the most important things about singing is enjoying singing. And every single time Sunny sings in a karaoke, whether it's on stage or on stream, I'm always inspired to sing again. I've been so burnt out of singing. I don't want to sing karaoke's for like months. And I told my chat this like a couple weeks ago. I'm so sick of singing. I don't want to. When I went to Japan this time, I only went to karaoke one time because I didn't want to sing. My voice like is so tired. And you know, sometimes I just don't want to sing because I sing too much. But there are these moments where sometimes I get so inspired that I kind of want to sing again. And that moment kind of happened after watching Sunny's birthday karaoke. And I don't think he realizes it, but when he sings, he's really passionate. And you know what? Maybe there is like 1 or 2 voice cracks or whatever that he's always like pointing out that literally no one else notices. But like, he's so passionate and he puts in so much flavor, you know? It's like when you're cooking a meal. Maybe it doesn't look good on pictures, but when you taste it, it's so good, and it's just so full of passion. It's soulful, and that's what Sunny's singing is, and that's one of the reasons why he's my favorite singer. You know, you don't always have to be on perfect pitch, and you don't always have to be on perfect rhythm. You know, but the most important thing about music in general is putting your whole soul into it, and that is what Sunny Briscoe does, and that is what he did on stage. And so I'm really, really proud of him as well. He did an amazing job in every single song. There were some songs that were so high for like the male range to sing, and he nailed it. And I was just like, what the fuck? He sang so high, that's crazy. And also like Luca sang really high too. I was just like, damn, these Australian boys are eating something. Can I have some too, please? So yeah, really, really proud of them. Proud of Noctix. And, you know, Fuchan was also there as well, and I'm really proud of him. I can't talk about Fuchan, otherwise I will cry. Sorry. I will let Fulgur talk about it himself, okay? I want to talk more about Fuchan, but physically and kind of emotionally can't. Okay? But I just want Fuchan to know that I am also so proud of him. And I've always really liked Fuchan as a person, you know? Whether he's dark Fuchan or... I mean, he has like 5 alter egos. I don't know. But I love Fuchan so much. And I love all of him. So, yeah. I always think about, you know, how I want to really talk to Fuchan more and just like collab with him more and stuff like that. Because it's so easy to talk to him. Yeah. He's an endurance streamer too. I know. Yeah. And I'm so proud of Uki too. Oh my god, can I just say, because I remembered, Uki and Ike sang Taisho A. And if you don't know, Taisho A is one of my favorite songs from Higurashi. And I know Ike is a huge Higurashi fan too, so I really just want to thank them and appreciate them for choosing this song. I love that song so much, and it was the perfect duet ever. I loved it. It was such a nice surprise. I actually didn't know that they picked that song until they sang it on stage last night. I didn't know at all. So I was really happy to hear it. I almost like cried. I was like, oh, there's no way. Not only do I get to see all of my friends perform on stage, and also like, you know, this is like all a 3D performance, but they also included a Higurashi song too. It was so good. I was like dying. In a good way. So, yes, thank you so much, Uki and Ike. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I felt the Enna hype. I couldn't function. I was like, I can't believe. I had to like, you know, pinch myself. Like, somebody picked a Higurashi song? What? And one of the best ones too? Taisho A is so iconic, by the way. It is one of the most like fantastic songs I've ever heard. I first heard the song when I was 12, and I am like not 12 anymore. But it's been so long, and I still love this song. I still love this song so much. It is a genius composition, and there's just like no other song like it. It's amazing. Sorry, I love this song so much, and I'm so happy that Uki and Ike sang it together. It was a perfect combination. It was like, I don't know what happened, but like the planets all aligned last night, and the universe was finally a little bit back in balance, and all the good came, and I was just like, it was so worth it. So yeah. I love that song. Yay! I love Higurashi. I was blanking out so much and was like, I know the song, and then I saw your tweet. Yep. It was the eclipse. I'm gonna be honest, guys. When they sang that song, that was my solar eclipse. Low key, I'm not too interested in the solar eclipse. I know. It's like, kind of like, I don't know. I feel like a jerk saying that, but I'm not really interested in the moon blocking the sun. I'm really interested in two of the best singers coming together to sing one of my favorite songs. That is my solar eclipse. I was way more excited about this than, the clouds turning dark for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. This is just the degenerate internet part of me, okay? I'm sorry to admit it. I wasn't too interested in the solar eclipse. I'm more interested in stuff like this. Seem really invested in the supermarket stream? I mean, I was interested, but if I had to compare, I'm like way less interested, So yeah. I just wanted to see it if I could, but if I couldn't see it, then it's not interesting. And I didn't see it, so. Yeah. But yeah, so that was oh yes, and at the very end we all sang Virtual to Live. And it was just so nice, It was like it's our first time all singing together on 3D stage. It was so nice. Yeah, it was lovely. Everybody got a solo. It was awesome. It's everything. Everything was so awesome, guys. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you came, thank you to my family who watched it too. A little embarrassing, but thank you. Thank you to my friends who also watched it as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, and if you didn't watch it, please don't feel like you're missing out on too much. There's so much more coming. I promise you. It takes a lot of time, to be organized and stuff like that. But when it comes out, it's so worth it. And I hope you guys will be patient with us. And yeah. Anyways, the next big thing that's coming is like coming in a week. So that's not too long. Yeah. You don't like my solar eclipse post? Of course I do. If you take a really good picture of the solar eclipse, it's obviously very beautiful. I would much prefer your photos than me trying to look and search for where this sun is, even though it's behind a bunch of clouds. Yeah. That was so awesome, guys. That was so fun. I loved it. It was really nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy! And also, okay, lastly, before I forget, big shout out to all the other waves. Aluna, XOLA, Crisis, TTT. You guys are next. It's coming, guys. Be prepared. I'm so excited to see my co-highs perform. Whenever they do. They're so supportive. A lot of them were like doing a watch along and everything. It's so sweet. Honestly, it was really nice of them. And they're just like, after everything was done, they were just like, "Good job, everyone! You did so good!" It was just so nice and heartwarming. And I really can't wait until it's their turn. And then we can like send it back to them and be like, "Yeah! Let's fucking go!" Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Sometimes I think about like where I would be in my life. And I can't think about it because I don't know. But then when stuff like this happens, it makes me really want to just stick a bit longer and just watch them just grow, I know, like, obviously, like, it's not like I'm like 100 years old and I'm watching my children grow, but it kind of feels like that sometimes, It's like, oh. And even if they're like, my peers and we're all around the same age and stuff like that, I still feel that way. I like watching people like go up, if that makes sense. Cause it just and not just like, you watch people. If you really pay attention to people, life is very interesting, and not just your own. When I watch other people, like, I think I'm very known to be like critical and criticize, and that's kind of just how my brand ended up. I'm not saying that I'm not. One of the reasons why I can point out things and kind of like highlight a lot of things about people is because I'm always watching them. Not in a creepy way, okay? I don't want to sound like I'm watching you. But I'm really watching people, like my friends, my colleagues. Like, I really do watch them not to like. And, you know, you have to admit, like, it comes from the same kind of format. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, you know. There's a reason why I can really poke fun at people. And like sometimes, you know, if I'm really close to someone, for example, if I'm close to Millie, I can always tease her about like, oh my god, Babu, you like did this and then you did this and then it was like really funny and blah, ha 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 ha, you know. But a part of that sort of observation comes from like just being curious about people in general. So a lot of good things I see from the people around me, I can really like pick up quickly. So like it's really nice to see, you know, my friends go on this up and down kind of road. And you know, it kind of sucks to see them sad sometimes and struggle with things. And sometimes when people struggle, it's not really your place to go in and kind of be like, oh, you know, it's gonna be okay. Sometimes you kind of just have to like step back and watch and let them figure it out. And I've seen a lot of those things going on, whether it's other people or myself. But my point is that when you watch somebody kind of like live their life and then reach their highs and then reach their lows, you know, you really like feel attached to them because it's like, you know, I've watched you for so many years, and it really hasn't been that many years, but it's a pretty long time to like really notice that everyone is so human, you know. It's so nice to just see people live their lives and relate to that and just understand that like, oh yeah, we're all people, we all struggle, we all have our moments, and in the end we're kind of all the same. So it's really nice, it's really reassuring. You consider yourself a good judge of character? I do. I don't say this because I'm kind of talking out of my ass. And you can believe me or not, but I think I've met enough people to really have like a pretty okay intuition that tells me like what a person kind of will be. And even then, I still kind of like put that aside sometimes and try to like look at a book from scratch, you know? But the intuition is always just kind of naturally there. And that intuition didn't just come from nowhere, you know? I had to like go through a lot of things to like kind of have that sort of thing. So even though sometimes, let's say like one of my friends is friends with someone who really isn't, from my eyes, isn't really like a good friend. Like I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't think your friend is a good friend. I think that's wrong. And I think like maybe sometimes if they come to you for advice, you can kind of like nudge them the right way. But like, I don't think it's like, you know, anyone's right to tell anyone to be friends or not be friends with someone. You can always be like, oh yeah, I prefer to stay away from this person. But like, you know, I think sometimes you just have to kind of step aside and let them figure it out. And then when they figure it out, then you can talk about it. You know? So a lot of the times, like, I've had a lot of friends, you know, in the past, in like school and stuff, where people will be friends with kind of the wrong group of people. And it's not like they're bad, it's just maybe at the time, it's just not good timing for them. And I won't say too much, but like, afterwards, when my friend would be like, oh my god, I can't believe this person would do this. No wonder you like kind of distance yourself from them. I would be like, yeah, I'm glad that you finally caught up. A lot of the times I am that person where I'm like, oh, okay, you're finally here. But, you know, I never try to like convince people otherwise why they shouldn't hang out. Like, it's, you need to build up your own intuition. I can't just tell you who's good for you, and maybe they're good to you and they're not good to me, or maybe vice versa, they're good to me but not good to you. So it really depends on the situation. Not everything's black and white. Actually, nothing is black and white. Everything is gray. So it really depends. So I would say I am a really good judge of character just by like experience. But even then, I still give people a chance. I know I tell these stories where it sounds like I don't give people a chance, but I really do. I just tell these stories in a way where it portrays it like that because it's funnier. You guys have to understand that a lot of things I say, it's kind of just like for dramatic purposes. We know. I know you guys know. I'm just letting you know again. Why is your icon so big? I swear the A wasn't that big before. It's like so big that it's coming out of the icon. Some people fail to understand that and drive stuff out of context. I wouldn't even say some people fail. I think some people just don't want to. And that's okay too. Honestly, well, if I have to actually voice my true feelings, I don't think that's okay. But there's nothing you can really do about it. I can control what I do, and if I make a mistake, I can own up to it. But when other people are doing things that I wouldn't do, and whatever the reason they have, I don't really know. I can't control that. And people are always gonna think that, especially when you're a streamer or like when you're on like a platform, whenever you make mistakes or whenever you do something, like people always tell you like, oh, you should have done this, or it would have been better to do this and that. But the truth is that if you and I switch positions, you would also have these moments where things didn't work out with you, or things didn't work out, or like you make mistakes. And the truth is just that nobody really knows what to do when they're in a position. So, in retrospect, if you're kind of a person who always kind of thinks that they know what other people should be doing, I think I think you need to reflect on that a bit. And I know it's really hard because obviously I've done that too. I've like looked at my friends and I've been like, well, you should have done this and blah 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 blah. It's really easy to say that, but I think at the end, if you really think about it, nobody really knows what they're doing. We're all kind of just like adapting to whatever situation we're in or position. And yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to share that. Some things just don't work out, but you can't really like put too much blame on yourself because who the fuck knows what they're doing, you know? Humans were not built to have hundreds of thousands of people scrutinizing their every move. I know, and yet we still do that. We do that to other people, maybe on like a lesser scale, maybe on a bigger scale. It doesn't matter, but every single one of us does that. And then every single one of us at some point have always thought that this would have been better for this person, or this decision might have been better for this situation. But the truth is that we don't know. And I think it's really good to keep that at the back of your head. Because like, what the fuck are we doing? We don't even know what life is, you know? We're just kind of placed on Earth by like 2 people, and then you figure it out. That's about it. You grow up and then like go to school and then find a job, get married, and then live your life. But, you know, what does that even mean? So, it's a good reminder. Nobody knows what they're doing. And you can believe what you want to believe, and you can do what you want to do. But if you can do what you want to do and believe what you want to believe, then I'm going to do the same thing too. I'm going to believe what I believe, and I'm going to do what I need to do and what I want to do. And then that's the best we can do. That's the best that we can all do. So that's about it. It's hard seeing things from the outside looking in. Everything is hard. It's hard, and nothing is easy. If it's easy, we're all dead. Just saying. I'm just saying. This is not a joke. I'm saying it from real honesty. If things were easier, we wouldn't be alive. So, don't worry, we'll have it easy one day. Hi, Moo Moo. Hi, Phantomos. Did you guys like Moo Moo's performance last night? Did you see the back? Did you see the butt? Did you see everything? Wasn't it so awesome? Mis amores! Wait, was it Les Amores? I don't know Spanish, sorry. I just keep replaying that every day. It's so good. The hair on Reimu's model is crazy. Guys, you don't know how hard it is to move with those sleeves. Me and Mumu especially, our sleeves and our hair and my wings. Oh my god. They were the biggest nuisances of our lives. It was so frustrating sometimes. It's okay, but we did it. We pulled through. She was so graceful that she was flying. It was so funny. Don't you think it's so funny that she can fly but I can't? That's the joke. I will never fly, guys. I don't care. I know some people were like, can you put on a harness and like get lift up? Like, no, I don't like heights. Please. I don't want to go up. I want to stay on the ground. I don't like heights. You talked about your finger ring glove thingy. I always forget that's part of your outfit. Oh! I kinda thought... Okay, let me put my outfit on. Here, I'll wear the whole thing. Okay, let me... This thingy? Talking about my rings? I feel like it's hard to see. Yeah, I wear rings, guys. Or like this finger glove thing. I think it's hard to tell. Cause my hands are on the side. But yeah, I have like this like finger ring glove thing. Yeah, very fashionable. Yeah, it's really hard to tell because my hands are on the side. But yeah, you can't see it from that angle. But Katie Mama has drawn some art that like kind of shows it. So maybe I can find that. Let me see. I have so much. I feel like... Oh, I know what's a good art. Hold on. Enna Alouette is a Japanese Canadian VTuber? What the fuck? Who wrote this? This is so wrong. I'm not Japanese. Okay, I mean, sure. I don't know who wrote that, but you're wrong. I'm trying to find... Yoko. Oh, here. This is a good example. I just typed in Enna Alouette so I could like find something. Okay, here's a really good example of the finger ring glove thingy. I don't know what it's called. This is a sample illustration from Katie Mama that they drew on my first birthday merch. So I think this is a good angle. If I can see where I saved it. Oh, there. Okay, so let me just pull this up actually. Here it is. Right there. So if you see my hand, I have a glove that's attached to my ring. Yeah, so I have that. I don't, but I think you can't tell because my hands are always on the side. Yeah, I've always had that. I don't know what it's called though. I guess you could just call it a glove. It's pretty cool, right? It makes me feel so stylish. You used to raise your hand back then? What do you mean back then? You mean like this? Oh, I guess you can kind of see it like... But it's still hard to see because my hand is like the glove part. But you can kind of see it. You can. See? See? Yeah. La la la. Ooh, you can see the ring. I feel like every day we learn something new about my outfit because there's so much. Here. This is the most I can... You guys see now? The ring thing. It's cool, right? Yeah. Anyways, okay. And I guess that's all for AR Live that I can think about. There was so much emotions. And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not really good with, like, talking about, like, my emotions. I'm only good with, like, the sarcastic stuff and being very, like, memey and humory. But if you ask me to talk about things seriously, it's hard. Thank you for understanding. I wish I was better at stuff like that. Yeah, but it was so much fun! I'm so excited for Millie's 3D, guys! It's coming! It's coming soon! It's probably like really nervous. My gosh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read some super chats. But also, I want to ask something. I don't know. Do I sound more nasally than usual? I think I have a cold. And I think I've had this cold since I came back. But I just didn't really, like, put two and two together. I've been blowing my nose every single day. And my left ear really hurts. Well, not really hurts. It's like, it feels like there's pressure that's kind of, like, in there. My sinuses are always clogged. Is that a cold? Maybe spring allergies? Wait. Oh my god, wait! That one day that it was raining really hard, I felt so much better that day. Oh my god, do I have pollen allergy in Canada? Wait, is there pollen allergy in Canada? Wait, I always thought it was just Japan. Air pollen allergy in Canada. About 1/4 of Canadians suffer from seasonal allergies according to the Canadian Society of Allergy and Clinical Immunology. What the fuck, that's a long name. Oh wait, oh my god, I think I'm allergic to something. No, seriously. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. I just thought about the rainy day. There was a day that was really rainy, and I felt so much better. I had no brain fog. And, oh my god, maybe I don't have depression. Maybe I just have pollen allergy. No, I do have depression. But, oh, my pollen allergy makes it way worse. Wait, I have allergies? In Canada? Wait, should I try antihistamines? Is it like over the counter? I think, yeah, I probably can find something. Wait. I should start. Maybe I should try like an over the counter, like, allergy medication. Cause like, I feel way better on a rainy day. Oh my god, now that I think about it, that makes so much sense. Wait, why didn't I not think about this before? I literally was just like, my ear hurts. My sinuses have not been like they've just been like, I feel like I don't have like, it doesn't feel like they're clogged by boogers. They feel like they're being clogged by like air pressure. Like I can't. Like, if you can hear it. Like I can't breathe properly. And then my voice hurts too. That sounds congested? I am congested. I feel so congested. And I've been feeling this way since I came back. And I kind of thought it was like maybe like jet lag. Or like my period. Or like, I don't know, I have a cold. But then that one day that it rained, I felt so good. I remember sitting at my table in the living room thinking like, man, I feel so much better today. And I don't know why, but I was like, wow, the rainy day is really nice. Like, it kind of cools me off too. And then the next day it was like sunny. I was just like, ugh. Oh my god, I think I'm allergic to something. Can't hurt to try antihistamines. I don't like taking medicine, even if it's just like over the counter. Oh my god, I think I am allergic. That's why. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Am I just like, do I just have like allergies all day? Oh my god. La 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 la. I sound like I am allergic to something. Can we get it checked out? Oh. I need to tell you guys something. I have not renewed my health card in a year. I just realized that like a couple days ago. I looked at it and I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's expired. Whoops. But like they still take my card even though it's expired. So, I don't know. Time to renew it? I know, I think I missed it. I don't know. Not sure. I think I've been so busy that I just didn't remember. Surely you can renew it online. Yeah, I can. It's fine. It's not too hard. I just didn't do it. So I'm gonna do that soon. I should do it today, actually. Wait, is this the reason? I can't believe this is the reason I can't breathe properly every day. Oh my god! I think I have allergies! In Canada! I thought I only had allergies in Japan. Aren't government things closed on Sundays? Fuck, you're right! Wait, I have like this thing that like... Wait, hold on. I have like this nasal spray. Maybe I should use it, hold on. You know how, I've been really realizing, like, even my voice, it feels like I can't project my voice too much because something's kind of blocking it. Is that like, can that be like a part of an allergy thing too? Like, sometimes I feel like my voice is so, like, clogged or something. By my nose. It feels like it's being clogged by something in my nose. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like, it kind of does feel like allergies. Why did I think it was a cold? Could be. I can't open this chat. I don't know how to. I got my nails done and they're kind of growing out and I don't know how to cut off these things off my nail. I kind of want to get rid of them now. I can't. I don't understand. How do you open this? It's childproof locked. Oh my god, that's why. That's why I felt so much better, like, when it was raining. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's why every time it's sunny, like, I feel like I have so much congested things going on. Fuck! I can't open this! My nasal spray! Help! I am not getting... Okay, I sprayed it. I don't know if I did it right though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like I'm even more congested. Maybe it takes a while. Did I do it right? Anyways, girl, how did you get to this point in your life and not realize you got hay fever in spring? Well, I'm just guessing. I should probably renew my health card and then like just visit a clinic and just be like, I think I'm allergic to spring, but I'm not sure. No wonder I feel so much better during the rain. The fuck? I think I'm also starting to develop an allergy to egg. I know it's happening to my body, but I'm like, I'm going through like a metamorphosis. Except I'm not a teenager anymore. Yeah, every time I eat anything that has an egg in it, like I don't feel so good. My stomach hurts. Egg is dairy? Oh, it's like a different type of pain. Maybe I'm getting more lactose. That could be it too. My god, I'm gonna turn vegan soon or something. I swear to god. What I get for like always poking fun at vegans. It's just so funny to make a vegan joke, you know? Sometimes I look at a piece of meat and I'm just like, sorry vegans. Not like the worst thing. I don't mind being vegan. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do. I love fish. I love chicken. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you stop eating meat? Honestly, I could. Like I've done it before. I just enjoy meat, you know? But I don't enjoy meat just for the purpose of it being meat. I feel like some people enjoy meat just because I don't know. Some people eat meat and it's like kind of like a disgusting amount. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like I eat very minimal or moderate. Like I don't really overeat. Like I've seen people eat like in those food documentaries, I've seen people eat like an absurd amount of meat with no vegetables. And then they kind of like complain about why they have like stomach problems. And I'm just like, okay, sure. A hunk of meat is considered a meal. Like I get it if there's nothing else, but also if there's a lot of things available, you can always try something new, you know? I feel like meat tastes good when there's like other things with it. Like if it's just meat, it's a little too much. Like I think meat accompanied by some, you know, some form of carb like rice or bread and some form of vegetables is like the perfect combo. You know? I feel like if it's just meat, it lacks something. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Oh my god, it's kind of working. I can breathe. Wait, one of them is still blocked. You know, the sinus thing is so annoying because it's either my left nostril that's blocked, or if that one clears up, it's my right one. It's so annoying. I think I'm allergic to spring. No. No wonder I feel better in the winter. I thought it was because of the cold air, like brings fresh air, but I think it's just too cold for anything to exist. But like whenever like this sort of temperature comes around, where it's like in between the cold and the hot, I'm like, I don't know, my nose is, I feel like, yo, I think I'm so stupid sometimes. I literally thought of everything except for allergies. Like I've been thinking about this the past 2 weeks. I was like, am I sick? Oh, maybe I have jet lag. Okay, so I thought I had jet lag. My jet lag is done now. And I'm like, I still feel kind of like groggy or just like not super well, you know? And then I was like, oh, I'm probably just depressed or something. But then I'm also just like, but it kind of feels different. It doesn't kind of feel like that. I feel like, and then I started blowing my nose. And I asked like, Babu yesterday, I was like, if you blow your nose every day, do you have a cold? Because I don't know, I don't remember what a cold is. I feel like I don't really get colds, but maybe I do and I just don't notice it or something. And then she was like, yeah, you probably have a cold or something. But I thought I had a cold. And then I was like, I'm not even joking, chat. At some point, I'm like, maybe I can't breathe properly because my nose is really small.
I literally thought that. Like last week, I remember like having so much trouble breathing through my nose, and I was just like, maybe my nose is just really like small, and air can't pass through. And I started looking up like pictures of people with really big noses, and I was just like, oh, they definitely have a better time breathing air than I do. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking sometimes. I swear to God, I'm like, I feel like I'm so fucking stupid. It's like incredible. I should like write a book about it. And I'm just like, well, maybe I have a defect in like my you know, my nose is just too small. Like seriously, I thought that, like legit. But then there are these times where I can breathe from both nostrils. So I'm just like, well, it's happened before. So it must not be the structure. I literally thought it was jet lag, depression, my period, or like my human anatomy. I don't know why I just did not think about allergies. And the one day that it was raining, I felt so good. I was just like, man, I can breathe. I was like singing too. I was like, I can feel my throat. And then the next day it was like sunny again, and I was just like, what the fuck? Maybe I was just like, maybe it was just one of those days where I just felt better than usual. I don't know why the fuck I didn't think about maybe not pollen. I don't know if it's pollen, but like, yeah, it definitely has something to do with the weather. I don't know. I'm trying to see if my nostrils both work. Okay, my left one is more clear than my right one. It's a little blocked. Anyways. Sinus ASMR, guys. Sorry. I think global warming is fucking all of us up. We're all gonna die from allergies. You just made your voice even more nasally? I don't think so. I think I sound the same. I think sometimes I can't tell whether I am like sick or not because my voice is like naturally kind of nasally. So one nostril is usually blocked. Your body does it on purpose to give it a rest? No way. I'm searching this one up. There's no way. Is one of your nostrils usually blocked? That's crazy. Wait, what? It's true? The nose alternates between being obstructed on one side, then changes to being obstructed on the other. This is called the nasal cycle. What? Being aware of the nasal cycle isn't typical and can indicate nasal obstruction. What? The airflow is not always equal in both nostrils. A person may feel that they breathe in through one nostril more than the other. Wait, I don't understand. Why? Not both of my nostrils are not supposed to be working at the same time? This is typically due to structural issues? What? This is crazy. This isn't making sense to me. Why would we have two holes but not use them at the same time? Careful when blowing your nose. I broke my eardrums. Oh my god, my roomie used to blow their nose. Her nose, like every morning she would blow her nose, but she would blow so hard. And I was like, don't blow so hard. It's not good for you. Like, blow gently. You know? You shouldn't be blowing that hard. Like, whatever needs to come out should just come out with like a... You don't have to be like, you know? It was so loud it would wake me up every morning. Oh my god, I can't believe this is true. I'm like intrigued. When a devious is severe. Wait, so is this like an anatomy problem or is this just kind of like a thing? Many people don't realize that every 4 to 6 hours, one side of the nose becomes more congested and the other side congests. Oh, decongests. They switch back and forth in a normal cycle. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh my god, I think my nose just switched. Now I can breathe through my oh my god, now I can breathe through my right nostril now. That's crazy. What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused. Guys, we are so flawed, it's insane. We are so flawed. Did you know that, like, the only thing separating us from, like, food particles not going down into our lungs is, like, this little flappy thingy? That's it. That's the only thing. We are so flawed. We're pathetic. Who the fuck made us? We suck. Oh my god. Epiglottis, yeah. We are so seriously pathetic. Like we have these like other animals that can like, you know when a cat like can like land on all fours and safely from pretty high falls. If we fall, we die. And you know how like some animals can like swim in the water and also like go back on land like a turtle? If we go in the water for like too long, we die. My god, who the fuck made us? We suck. And there's like there are animals that can just like see that like 500 meters away like a fucking owl. Like from the sky they can see a rat. We can't. Most of us here probably wear glasses. We're so pathetic, guys. Oh my god, why are we here? Why are we here, guys? What the heck? What the heck? And you know, like, most animals, when they're, like, hunting for food, if they're not hungry, they won't even hunt their food. Like, if a lion is full, they're not gonna hunt the deer, because they're full. We eat when we're full! Oh my god. We are so flawed. Like, what's wrong with us? We just know how to build a building and we're like, oh my god, we're like the smartest creatures on earth. We're gonna die because we are killing ourselves. That's crazy. Oh my god, now whoever is like watching us from the universe and above that must be laughing their asses off. They're like, this species is the dumbest species I've ever seen in my life. They build shit because they're so incompetent with their body and their mind. And they think that they're the best. And now they're gonna die because they like build all this shit that they can't like fix. Oh my goodness, we suck. Human beings suck, guys. What the fuck? It's crazy. We're the only ones smart enough to invent anime. Guys, there are some really bad anime out there. What are we on about? I just think that people like, why are we here? We are so stupid. Sometimes when I learn about the human body, I'm like, why are we so dumb? I don't understand. Sometimes we're just like, well, it's kind of just like that. Just because. I'm just like, okay. That's it. Okay. Right then. But it brought us VTubers. Guys, VTubers and mental illness come hand in hand. And this isn't even a joke. Like, you know, just because you enjoy something doesn't mean it's good for you. Oh my god. I want to be a cat in my next life. I want to land on all fours and just have somebody feed me all the time. I agree with the person who said at least we're not horses. Horses are kind of janked up. Wait, I want to read. Wait, what was it? Okay, Nebula says horses can't throw up and their stomachs are all messed up, so it could be worse. They also can't go downstairs. Well, why would they need to go downstairs? We invented stairs. Stairs are not real. It's just supposed to be a slope, you know? Animals were made because there were no stairs. You can quote me on that. Wait, what's up with horses? Horses' stomachs. The horse has the smallest stomach in relation to body size of all domestic animals. Due to the small capacity, smaller frequent meals are recommended. The stomach's main functions include mixing, storage, and controlled release of feed into the small intestine and secretion of pepsine to begin protein digestion. Wait, this is the stomach? Oh my god. That's so small. That's a stomach? In the horse? That's like their cheek. Body goals. Wait, so what the fuck do they eat? Horses are skinny bitches. Oh my god. They're like invented. Oh god, I typed in horse stomachs and I see real stomach. Oh, I wanted to see the diagram. Oh my god, horses are forced to be skinny bitches. That's crazy. God was just like, we need to make a skinny bitch. Oh my god, that's so messed up. They mostly eat hay and grass. How the fuck do you eat hay? Did you know, one time I touched hay and they look very soft, but they're really not. They feel really uncomfortable. They're kind of like spiky. How the fuck do you eat that? Like, how do you eat hay? I feel like they're eating like a bunch of needles. To grind with molars? It's coarse. I just don't understand how anything can digest hay. I think it's so weird. They're made for it? Its teeth and enzymes. Herbivore teeth. That's why we leave it to the horses. I guess so. That's true. Our teeth are not as strong. I feel like horses are so weird. They're always kind of staring at you, you know? It's like kind of uncanny. You know, some people have like an obsession over horses. I know this is getting kind of off tangent. Or like into another one. But some people love horses. Like I remember growing up with this like in elementary school there's this girl who like, I think every summer she goes to like her cottage and she has like a horse or something. I don't know. She named her like Beverly or something. Or maybe that was her name. I can't remember. Anyways, somebody's name was Beverly and I'm gonna say that it was the horse's name. She was like in love with this horse. She would always talk about her horse. She'd be like, "My horse Beverly is so beautiful. Like, I got to ride her over the summer every day and she grew taller and blah blah blah. I remember she was a pony, blah blah blah." And I was just like, this girl talked about her horse. Like, I was in the same class as this girl for like 3 years in a row, and every single year after we came back from summer vacation, she always talked about the same horse. I was just like, I actually always thought she was lying, but now that I think about it, she might just be like going somewhere far for vacation. But actually, some people are so into horses. Like, they actually like think that they're majestic. And you know what? I agree. They are very beautiful creatures. I just don't think they're like drop dead gorgeous, you know? I don't think any animal is really drop dead gorgeous. I think some animals are cute, you know? Like, I think horses are cute. I think pigs are cute. Pigs are really cute. I think puppies are cute and dogs, and I think cats are cute. But when I say some people think horses are like gorgeous, like I mean that they would actually like fuck the horse. That's right, guys. That's where I'm bringing this tangent into. I wanted to like relay it back here. I knew it. I watched this I watched this. Wait, hold on. There's this. Is it a documentary? I don't know. There was like this YouTube video that I watched one time, and it was like about this. This man was being interviewed by a news anchor, and this news anchor was like, oh, let me find it. It's a man from Texas, and this guy was on the news because he like fucked horses. And I always, every time I think about horses, I just think about this man and how nasty he is. And you know what the weird thing is? This man has a wife. You know, the world is so out of balance when people have like husbands and wives and they would prefer to fuck a horse. And I would never fuck a horse. I would honestly, like, I would never fuck a horse. I don't, I mean, horses are nice, but I don't even want to really go near them because they're so strong and they're so big and they scare me. But like, alright, I'm out. Wait, chat, don't leave. I'm not done my tangent. Good for you, Enna. No, I'm just saying, don't you think the universe is so out of balance because we have people who have like marriages and stuff and you know, committed relationships, and even all that, they prefer to fuck a horse. And then there's people like me who like I haven't had a boyfriend in like 500 years. And I don't want to fuck a horse. Like, hello? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Some people just get everything, don't they? Damn, they get things that most people want, and then they also on top of that get things that they want, even though they really shouldn't be wanting those things. And my goodness. I know we didn't ask, please. I'm just saying. It's so weird. Girl, this is why you're single. No, it isn't. Actually, no, it isn't. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not. I'm normal in this sense, right? So how come this man who fucks a horse has a wife? I don't understand. I feel like people like him should probably like not have someone around them that wants to live with them, and you know, be like, oh, I don't know, I don't really want to live with someone who fucks a horse. That's weird. But he does have someone like that. And there's people who don't want to fuck horses and nobody wants to live with them. Like, hello? That's what I mean. That is my point. What happened to talking about AR Live? Oh, sorry, I forgot. No, we finished talking about AR Live. Now we're just talking about life. Because they have standards, Enna, and because you have standards, Enna, and they don't. I just wanted to, like, you know, let's change the title. No, I talked about it. Life is so hard. I know, it's so out of balance. The fuck? Topic went from nose to horse. So, reading super chats, Doko. Okay. Let's go. Let's read it. I have a point, guys. I know you guys understand. Anyways, does anybody in the chat have a horse? Just out of curiosity. I used to? What happened to your horse? I did when I was a kid. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it at that. People who had a horse left. Good. That's fair. We sold them? Yeah. My uncle had a racing horse? We are not getting off this topic, are we? Okay, we're done. Okay, I finished. Why would you ask that question after that combo? I just, out of curiosity, I just wanted to know who had a horse. That's about it. Congrats on AR Live. Thank you! Thank you so much! Banadu. Where is it even leading up to? I don't know, it's just like... I just wanted to say how out of balance the universe is. That's it. That's all. That was my point. Okay. Anyways. First soup out today. Thank you so much. 10,000 y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oi-chan, thanks so much for the soup out. Thank you. Oh my god, it switched again! No, actually, no, it didn't. No, that's my right one. Sorry. Chiliax, thanks so much for the super. Thank you. Thank you. Udon Man, thank you so much for the super. We're so proud of you, Enner. I like it when you guys call me Enner. I think it's so funny. It's such a cute nickname. 无论在你看得见还是看不见的地方，我们不会一直支持你，爱着你，球球 ，Thank you， 谢谢你，谢谢，我很感谢你们的支持，真的谢谢你们 ，Thank you，Thank you， 道面。Pinkerton, thanks so much for the super. Usagi, thank you so much for the super. AR Live, Cycle da. Arigato, thank you, Usagi. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Tiamat, thanks so much for the super. Enna honey, the AR Live was amazing and you are amazing as always. So proud of you. I love you 1 to 3 forever. Wait. You. Jojo, thank you Tiamat so much for coming and watching our AR Live. I'm so glad to hear that you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much. We should talk about the horse thing, like in another tangent, not on the AR Live one. I already kind of did, so whatever. It's on my channel. Max Maxwell, thank you so much for the super. You were wonderful. Thank you, Max, so much for coming and watching our AR Live. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Tato, thank you so much for the super. And Babe, miss you so much. Your singing in the 3D was so beautiful, and your movements in 3D were also really cute. 为你感到骄傲，我跟家去带你的 3D 直播了。Wait, did I read that right? I did. 想要看到你最更多的动作，爱你，球球 ，Thank you. Well, my 3D debut is coming in like 2 weeks after Millie's, so I hope you look forward to that. Thank you so much. 谢谢你，淘淘，谢谢 ，Thank you. This stream is already tainted, and that's every stream. It's fine. I feel like my YouTube demonetization thingy is kind of like more tolerant now because I don't really see much things being demonetized. I think they're like, oh, this is Enna Alouette, it's fine. So, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. After being on the internet for so long, I'm really tame. Like, there's so many other things that I see from other like not so much in like Niji, but like in the VTuber community. Oh my goodness! Like some people are crazy. So. You guys have no idea. Or maybe you do. Some people get so wild. Like, I like almost like, they have so much confidence, man. Judoza, thank you so much for the super! Enna-chan, you're the best diva. AR Live, 最高でした。ありがとう。聞いてくれて本当にありがとうございます。Thank you! May, thank you so much for the super AR Live 楽しかったです。ありがとう。ありがとう、May。聞いてくれてありがとう。本当に。Thank you. JC, thank you so much for the super. Enna, 今天的表演真的很棒。是还是舞跳，你动作的非常好，你最可爱了。TT 天堂小鸟 Cycle 我子 Anna 接下来 Ethyria 的 3D reveal。 Thank you， 谢谢。Thank you, JC！ 你来看我们昨天的 AR Live， 来看我们真的很谢谢你 ，Thank you。Tata, thank you so much for the super. AR Live Otsu, I didn't see any awkward faces you mentioned in the stream. Really? I feel like I was so awkward. It was all perfect looking. Looking forward to the 3D debut. Thank you so much, Xiao Xiao. I feel like maybe I'm just maybe a little overcritical or something, but I was so awkward. I feel like you guys will see more of the awkward faces in my 3D debut though. Happy happy. Yippee! Thank you so much for the super. I'm so proud of you and the whole Ethyria. I like the part that you were about to die. Then Mumu and Babu just singing saved your life. LMAO, I love you all. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about that. I'm glad you enjoyed our segment. Ethyria had a small segment where we did kind of like a magic trick. Babu made her hat appear. I also like made my bag appear, but it was like as a joke because, you know, Babu's hat is so like important. And then my bag is kind of just like there. And then Reimu like flew, like she actually like started flying. And then my last trick was like I can actually like I don't know how to explain it. I can you know the Michael Jackson move where he goes forward and leans forward? I can do that but like backwards. I can like go on my heels and do like this fainting thing, but like not fall down. Yeah, moonwalk? Oh, not the moonwalk. The other iconic dance. The one where he's like tilting forward like he's about to fall down. The air lean. Yes, the air lean. I can do that, but like backwards. It's really hard. The air lean, but reverse. That was my magic trick. The one from the Smooth Criminal? Yes, 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 that one! Exactly. Exactly. I have my secret magic tricks, guys. Kaito, Arashi, thanks so much for the super. Anna, thank you for preparing these stages for us. When you sang Ethyria, you used your sleeves to hide yourself. That looked really like a bird. So beautiful. I look forward to the day when you can fly with Mumu. I'm so sorry, Kaito. I will never fly. I hate heights. If I ever fly, it'll be the last thing I do. Thank you so much for coming to the Air Live. I really appreciate it. I'm really, really glad that you enjoyed my Ethyria performance. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Tiamat, thanks again for the super. The AR Live feels like a dream finally come true. Started crying from Ethyria. Now I only need your 3D debut before dying peacefully. Chocho from the Chocho Bros. Thank you so much! I'm glad you enjoyed it even though it was so awkward. Oh my god, I really want to redo that whole thing, but I'm still glad you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys watching our 3D debuts as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Aldehyde, thanks so much for the super. Zero Rash, thanks so much for the super. I'm so proud that you're my Oshi. You're the best, Enna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Han, thanks so much for the super. Air Live was amazing. You guys did amazing. And unfortunately, I will have to be VOD gang this stream, but I love you all so much. Have a great Zatsu. Thanks so much for dropping by, Con, and have a great time with whatever you're doing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching Air Live. Thank you, thank you. Keelage, thanks so much for the super. Congrats on the AR live performance. You did great. Loved your little movements in 3D. Your model looks so good and cute. Oh my god, yeah, my model is real, like it's a 1-to-1, guys. It's crazy. I can't wait to show you, to show everyone. It's really, really good. I just wish I could like utilize it better because I'm just so awkward. Rue, thank you so much for this super. You guys are so amazing. I love Zutomo. Ifu Dodo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching your live. Thank you. I hope to see you at Anime Impulse in Seattle. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna be in that one in particular. I think it's just the guys. I think. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, I was also watching... I also gave one of my friend codes to, like, Kyo. Because, you know, he's my bestie. And he was also watching it as well, which I was really happy about. Yeah. And he kept, like, poking fun at me for, like, my movements. And I was just like, bro... I'm gonna be honest... Honestly, well-deserved, because, like, I make fun of him and his movements in real life. Like, he talks, like, with his hands, like, way too much. So, you know what? This time, I'll let it slide. All the besties were watching. I know! All of them! Even Mika! Mika, like, congratulated me afterwards, too. It was so sweet. I miss them so much. I miss them every day. I feel like I've been very, like, not sad, but, like, a little lonely since they've left. And it's kind of all hitting me. Because of all the AR stuff, you know? Okay, I'll do my best to be a little more open with other people. I love everyone here, it's just I'm kind of still shy with them. I don't know. Sometimes I open up to people a little faster than, like, some other people. I don't really know what the formula is, though. Really great that your friends are still supporting you behind the scenes. Yeah! I'm really, really, really happy about that. Okay. Yi-Chen, thank you so much for the super! Notorious BSG, thanks so much for the super. Love your AR live performance, Enna. You were really beautiful in 3D. So proud of you and everyone that was in the performance. Can't wait to see your 3D debut later. Thanks so much for watching here live! Oh my gosh, so many people came to watch. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to showing you our 3D too. Akira, thanks so much for the super. Enna, your performance on AR Live is so great. I'm so touched during Ethyria. It's too good to see you perform in 3D. Looking forward for your 3D debut. Love you. Thank you so much, Akira. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. And thank you for watching our AR Live performance as well. Thank you. You're doing great. Niji is just full of introverts. I know, but like there's so many other introverts that are really pushing themselves and I really don't push myself hard enough for it. Like Vare's an introvert, but he's very good at like putting himself out there even though he's so like introverted, you know? And Malco too, especially with like JP senpais. Who else? A lot of people. I just feel like most people wouldn't want to be friends with me or something. I don't know. I think it all comes back to feeling a little... looking down on myself a little bit. Because I feel like nobody really wants to be my friend. But I know logically that's probably not true. I think I need to like figure some things out, you know? It's an obstacle. I don't think it's true that nobody wants to be my friend. But sometimes I feel that way. And... oh, and you know what? That is a thing. Sometimes the way you feel isn't the truth. I can kind of divide that, but a lot of people can't. So, you know, you never want to like invalidate someone for feeling a certain way, but sometimes it's, especially because I know that I can feel this way, but logically I know that it's like not true. So, but it just takes like a really big amount of self-awareness to be able to kind of tell that. No way, I'm sure so many of us want to be your friends. I mean, most people want to be friends with most people. And that's just how it is. But, you know, this is just kind of like a in your head sort of thing. So, yeah. I know it's a me problem. I don't think everybody has been so friendly to me. So, I just feel... I think it's just like... I wouldn't want to be my own friend, and so I project that. And honestly, I think it's a very common thing. I don't think it's just me that feels that way. I think a lot of other people probably feel that way. Maybe to a greater scale, maybe to a lesser scale, I don't know. But it's definitely a common thing to think or just like feel that way, even though it's not true. Yeah. But I think the important thing is sometimes you have to logically step outside of what you feel and think about it and be like, oh, logically, it's probably not true because blah 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 blah. And that's why I'm going to therapy, so we can figure out how to make my feelings catch up with my brain. Because my brain is way too ahead of my feelings. My brain is just like, nah, that's not true. But my feelings are just like, but that's how I feel. So, But that's actually so common. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys feel this way too. And this is the thing. Sometimes when you feel a certain way and you feel it for too long, or you're too engrossed in these feelings that are absolutely valid but also might not be reflecting the reality of what you're living in, sometimes you don't realize that, like, it's absolutely not true. And it's just like the way that you feel towards yourself. So a lot of the times these sort of things are like an inside sort of thing that can't really be helped with like external factors. Yeah. Your own thoughts can really cloud your vision. I felt that. No, it's absolutely true. And it's so common. And that's why, like, sometimes a lot of... even people that I know who are around me... I have a really close friend that... she's been my friend for, like... I don't know, man. Like, 10 years plus. Oh, yeah. I actually, like, even, like... talked about her a couple of times. Like, she was the friend that, like... I visited when I went to Europe. She always thinks that I don't want to be her friend. Which, if you think about it logically, it's ridiculous because I've been her friend for 10 years. But every time we meet up, she'll say the same thing. She'll be like, yeah, I just feel like you're not really that interested in me and you maybe just think I'm annoying and you don't want to be my friend. And I'm like, I traveled all the way to Europe from Canada. I don't really know how else I could prove to you that I still want to be in your life. And you know what? When I put it out like that as facts, like, they get some sort of reassurance. And even they know that it's just like a them problem sort of thing. But if that's the thing, like, it's really hard to, like, sometimes separate what you're feeling and what is actually, like, the reality of something. So, yeah. So sometimes when my friends feel that way, I, like, try to reassure them. I'm sure that if I really didn't like you, I wouldn't spend, like, $1,000 to go and visit you. I'm sure, no matter how much I wanted to not let you know that I don't like you, I would never, like, go that far. That's a lot of money, a lot of my time, and that's a big commitment for something that I don't want to do. So logically, like, if your friend is visiting you from very far away to spend time with you, they most likely enjoy your presence. I don't know, it just seems like that. This is why logically, like, my brain has helped me with my emotions quite a bit. But, you know, sometimes I totally understand when your feelings haven't caught up yet. So, we gotta work on that, on the inside. Right? Good thing you reassure them? Yeah! We're all like that to some extent. Crazy. People are so like... We're so complicated. Humans. We have feelings and we have a brain. It's like... Don't you sometimes feel like you're going against yourself? That's me all the time. Okay. Jovek, thanks so much for the super, Hannah. Did you know that Miguel is the coolest, funniest, most fashionable person I know? And he's single. I'm writing this out of my own free will and am no being threatened by anyone. Okay, if you're threatening Miguel, like, oh my god. How do you have time to threaten people to write stuff like this? Poor Chovik. But you know what, Chovik? Knowing you probably deserved it too. So, I don't know. If you guys have some sort of, like, thing going on... Thanks for the super chat, guys! Thank you! Good luck! And give you a thumbs up. Oh, right here. Thumbs up to you guys. This is a name. Thanks so much for the super. Will the free section of the AR Live come back on YouTube? Oh my god, can I guess what actually happened? Wait, I have a really good guess. I feel like Miguel might have bought Chovik an AR ticket, and this is their way of repaying them back. This is what I'm guessing. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. This is all based off of intuition. Somebody answer me. I swear to God, it's something like that. It comes full circle. I need someone to confirm that I am right. You're wrong, but it's sort of close. Okay, so it's close. Well, this is why, you know, you both probably deserved it in some way. This is a name. Thank you so much for the super. Will the free section of the AR Live come back on YouTube? It was at 3 a.m. for me and I couldn't watch it. Wanted to decide if I buy it from the preview. The only thing I know that I've heard from staff-san is that the AR Live concert video is archived on the same... If you bought a ticket and you enter your code or whatever, that archive is gonna be there for like the next 30 days. So you can still watch it. But I'm not really sure if it's gonna be on YouTube, so I'll have to ask about that. I can ask. I'll write it down actually. The archive is already up. Yeah, the archive is already up. But like only for the next month or something is what I heard. Resnellium, thank you so much for the super. Congrats on AR Live, Enna and Ethyria. Such a well-deserved success. Thank you so much. Thank you. NRN Marie, thank you so much for the super. Enna, thank you so much for all your hard work. It's been a rough couple of months, but I'm so happy this finally happened. The whole concert was so much fun. You're so cute in 3D. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much for watching our AR Live. So happy that you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you so much for always supporting us. Thank you. Only till the end of April? Oh, my bad. Only till the end of April, guys. Not for like 30 days. I thought they meant like... You know what? Let me ask them and then I can give you guys a better answer. So I'll ask my manager. Jackson, thanks so much for the super. Thank you for the sexy dance. You're welcome. I love NIJISANJI EN. You guys have no idea how much happiness you gave me on a daily basis. Oh my god, Jackson, I'm so happy you enjoyed our sexy dance. I hope you look forward to more of our sexy dances as Zutomo, you know, our new subgroup that we represent the sexiest girls in EN. I noticed this distinctly foxy sounding voice during Gothi's All. Can you talk about it? Charles, I talked about this like 2.5 hours ago. I literally had an entire segment on AR Live. Just rewind back after the VOD. Just skip the horse part. You don't want to hear about that. But I literally talked about everything. So, but if you want me to talk about it again, I can. Nina was in Gothi's All, and I'm just so happy that she's a part of it. And she sounded awesome. Like always. And honestly, she sounds even more awesome nowadays because she's been really practicing. I'm very proud of her. Always my favorite Ethyria mom. Someone tag and cut out the horse segment. Why? It's the most important thing about AR. I'm just kidding. Guys, you know what? Just because you said that, next year, I'm gonna ride a horse. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. Thanks, guys. Okay. Z-Town Kills, thanks so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You and everyone else worked so hard to bring this to the fans, and all I have to say is thank you for not giving up and persevering. Also, Taskaru Zutomo and Ethyria. Thank you so much, Z-Town. Thank you so much for your constant support. You're always like sticking around, and it's really nice to see. And I really am so happy to hear that you enjoy the AR Live. And I hope you look forward to more of these things coming your way. So thank you again. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Haruka, thank you as well for the Akasupa. Thank you. Thank you, Anna, for all your wonderful performances. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Oh my gosh. There's so many people who like watched last night. That's crazy. The Bomb, thanks so much for the super. Anna, you did so good. I was waving my glow stick camera flash. Like a madman, I was cracking up with your goofy moves at times. You are almost the smallest bean of the bunch. No, I'm not. I'm the same size as Millie. Looking forward to future performances. Thank you so much. I know, guys. I like to, like, fuck around, you know? So I did... Okay, there were some parts where in the AR concert, I did the John Cena you can't see me pose. I've always wanted to do that, and I'm so happy that I snuck it in here and there. You know, there are also some other places where I snuck some things in. So if you caught it, you caught it. I cracked a 180 glow sticks and made my room into a rave last night. That's crazy. You need to take a picture of that. 180 glow sticks? Where the fuck did you get all of those from? That's crazy. Wow. Thank you so much for coming, The Bomb. I'm so happy you enjoyed it, and thank you for noticing all these small little ad-libs that I put throughout the live concert, guys. The only thing I'm confident about in my body language is every meme that I learned on the internet. Which is honestly the most degenerate thing ever, but who's gonna stop me? That's right, guys, you can't see me. Sorry, I just went to get water, but I forgot to say it. Okay. Hikari, thank you so much for the super. I was so touched by your vocals. I could barely hold myself from crying. Enna-chan daisuki. Oh my gosh, no, don't cry! Nakanaide! Don't cry! Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. No tears. It was all a happy thing. It was all good. Shizukumo, thank you so much for the super. I almost cried when I saw you on the stage. No, guys, don't cry. You did really amazing. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for everything, Enna. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you. I can't believe you guys are so like supportive of my little arm dance. I promise, guys, I'm gonna do so much better next time. I'm really gonna work on dancing. Okay, I promise. It'll be even better. I can only go up, I think. I don't know. Well, I could go down, but, you know, I'll try not to. Nicola, thanks so much for the super. You did amazing, Enna. You and everyone did such amazing jobs for this. It was all so incredible. I loved watching every second of it, and I was so proud of you. Love you, my Kami Oshi. Thank you so much for watching, Nicola. I'm so glad you got to watch it, and thank you so much for the consistent support. Always. I super duper appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Tiamat, thanks so much for the super. Love yourself more. I tried. You know what? I did kind of stop saying I love myself 1, 2, 3. I kind of went back to like I'ma kill myself. It's been a rough couple months. Let's go back on track. I love myself 1, 2, 3, everyone, and I love you too. 4, 5, 6. Anya, thank you so much for the super. Thank you so much for the amazing performance. Enna-chan is definitely our songbird. The magic gambattes was so cute. Kaban desu was so cute. Oh, kaban desu. I read that wrong. We can't watch your 3D reveal stream. Also, sorry for the belated thank you for singing Amangigoe with Sunny. My dream duet came true. Oh my god, you should thank Sunny for that, because he invited me to sing Amangigoe. So definitely thank him for that. It was also an honor to perform with the king. Thank you so much, Anya, for coming to the AR Live. Thank you, thank you. Tiamat, thanks so much for the super. Nicola, thank you so much for the nasal spray tags. Thank you, thank you. Nebulous, thanks for the horse fact. Okay, I just want to say, oh my god, here we go. I'm going to call you out. If anybody wants to blame me for the horse topic, let's all blame Nebulous because they started this horse thing. There we go. I'm the best streamer ever. Tommy's Fries, thank you so much for the super. Hey, baby girl, are you lost? No. Salty Zero, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Hajime Tsuki, thank you so much for the super. Congrats on an amazing AR Live. It was really so lovely and fun, and you all did really well. I was crying and waving at the monitor at the end. I hope you know we love you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching AR Live, Hajime. I really appreciate it, and I'm so happy to see that you enjoyed it. Thank you. Aito, thank you so much for the Zupa. Congrats on the AR Live release. Thanks for sharing stories about your experience. It has been a long time coming. Big thanks to you and everyone for putting so much work into bringing this live. It was fun to watch. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Aito. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I don't know why. I feel like I don't know why the AR live really made me kind of emotional. Like I don't know why I can't like fully process it. I already talked about it. I wasn't gonna stream today. I was actually gonna stream tomorrow and talk about it, but I had so much feelings waking up. I actually rewatched the archive like this morning. I can't believe you guys all went to see AR Live. I'm really surprised that there's this many people watching. I don't know why. I mean, like, I feel like you guys will think that it's surprising that I feel this way, but like, I can't believe there's so many people who watched AR Live last night. It was crazy. Yeah. It was so monumental. Yeah, seriously. Oh my god, I can't. And then afterwards, everybody was writing such nice things on Twitter. I literally was just like, sorry guys, I can't write things right now, but I love you so much and thank you so much for watching. That's literally all I said. Everyone else had such good like ending things to say and they're so emotional and I couldn't like emotionally like I'm not ready. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so uncomfortable and not ready to like really be like fully vulnerable, you know. So I'm sorry if my words are like very short, but I hope you know that I really appreciate everyone that like watched AR Live and just came to support us, and even the people who didn't get to watch. Like you guys were just like so hyped anyways. Like it was crazy. Imagine not being able to watch a concert but still being hyped from other people's reactions. Like only you guys would do that. So thank you so much. And thank you, Aito, again. Thank you. Charles Wu, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Sending this now as circumstances have conspired to place me in a hotel room during your 3D debut. Oh no, I hope you're okay. I'm still catching up on the AR Live VOD, but was really amazed by Etheria's models, especially Reimu's amazing sleeves and hair. Oh my god, I know. That like fucking... Whoever made the sleeves and hair, like the velocity of... I don't know the right terms, but damn, that must have taken a lot of work and they did it flawlessly. Looking forward to more Zutomo. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you for watching our AR Live. And I really hope you get to catch our 3D debuts, even though you'll be in a hotel. Hopefully the hotel is not too bad. Jude, thank you so much for the super. Congrats on AR Live, Enna. Your parts never fail to give me goosebumps. Thank you for all your hard work. Can't wait to see you in Virtual Rhapsody. Otsuena, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to AR Live. And yes, I'll do my very best at Virtual Rhapsody. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so ready. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's still so much good things coming, guys. Like, it's not even like... It's only halfway of April. It's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Maru, thank you so much for the super. I know your performance was so amazing. I cried when you sang Ethyria. Guys, stop crying! You're gonna make me cry if you keep telling me that you're crying. I've sung this song 10 times, and now I'm just putting in some arm movements. But you know what was so awesome about that song that really caught me off guard? It was the live band performance. I cannot. That live band performance was so good. The band that played every single song's instrument. Oh my god. And you know, writing a song, an original, and then having it rearranged into like a live band performance. That was the part that was just like, oh my god, I will never forget this moment in my life. I wish I could have done so much better, but it was still such a special moment to me. You know, it was just so, I don't know, I felt so good. And it's been a while since I felt really good. So yeah, thank you so much. Don't cry, guys, don't cry. We don't cry. We ride the wind of life. The band was incredible. I know. Please. Oh my gosh. You know, they tweeted. So please, everybody say thank you to them. Because I don't think they got enough credit for what they did. I'll send you guys the link. Our amazing live performing band. I have such big respect for like musicians, obviously, because my parents are musicians, but they're, you know, they are like the backbone of like a live performance. Without them, it would be so empty. Seriously. They were so awesome. And I don't even know that, like, I don't even know them personally, and I've never even like met them before, and they just gave it their all for like, they're just like strangers to me, but they gave it their all, and they just sounded so awesome. And it's just because they love performing and they love music and they want to make music and they want to make this performance good, and that's literally all it took. So thank you so much. Seriously, these people are crazy amazing. Keyboard and bandmaster Junto Kitagawa, bass Kentaro Niki, guitar Yuta Watanabe, guitar Akira Sakamoto, drums music director Kobayashi Tetsuya. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. Hideki Ando participated on guitar as well. Thank you to the band. Crazy. God, I really need that. I need to like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I need to have every single song on my like phone playlist or Spotify or whatever. Eddie, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Congrats on AR Live. It was a lot of fun to watch. Anyways, completely unrelated question. Out of pure curiosity, but what are some of your favorite Vocaloid songs? Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. First of all, thank you so much for watching our AR Live and for your support, Eddie. Thank you. It's been so many years and you're still here. Thank you. What are some of my favorite Vocaloid songs? Oh, there's so many. Let me think. Okay, there's Vocaloid songs that I like to listen to, and then there's Vocaloid songs that I like to sing. So, but actually, I also like to listen to the ones that I like to sing. So, I guess it comes hand in hand. One of my favorite Vocaloid songs that... shit, there's so many, guys. I can't think of just... Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh my, there's so many classics, too. Okay. There's this one that's very old. It's by a composer. It's produced and composed by Atolls. And this is a very famous... Well, at least in the Vocaloid community, it's a very like well-known song, and it's pretty old. It's like 10 years plus. It's called Macaron. I think this composition is very genius. It plays with a lot of harmonies. It plays with dissonance. It's so good. It goes like there's so much you can do with just this very simple melody, and that's exactly what Atolls did. I love Atolls so much. One of my favorite Vocaloid composers of all time. Another Vocaloid song that I really like to sing is, or like listen to is, obviously like anything made by like Deco27 or Deco. I always have called him Deco. I'm sorry, I know it's Deco, but like I always say Deco ever since I was a kid. Giga is also really good as well. These are all the very famous Vocaloid producers that we all know of. I'm trying to think of like ones that I feel like are a little underrated. Let me think. There's also... Oh my god, I can't think of anything on the spot. It's so hard. I need to look through my playlists. I need a Vocaloid playlist, guys. I just put everything in one. There's so many. Kikuo is absolutely a genius with like his composition in general. It's crazy. I recently Kikuo has been really active and performing and everything, so I really hope one day I can like catch one of his lives. I love his I was gonna say shit. I love his stuff so much. Seriously, like I grew up with like Kikuo's music, and he had like a long hiatus, and you know there was a lot of things going on, and even then he came back and he's still making really good music. He's such an inspiration, and I think just his entire like vision on music is just so influential to me. Wowaka is also a really famous Vocaloid producer. Unfortunately, he's like passed away now, but you know his music is legendary, so obviously I love everything from him. like Rolling Girl, very, very classic. I can't think of anything like right now. I don't know. There's so many. You know what? I really like Boca della Verita. I always sing this song in karaoke's because it's fun to sing. It's by Hiragi Kirai. It's the one that goes like I hate you na 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 na. It's so fun to sing. I love that song. It plays with a lot of vocal techniques, so it's really fun. Pinocchio is also really, really good Vocaloid producer as well. He's actually the person who composed Kami Poina, so you probably have heard of it because I've covered it before. There's so many guys. Melissa's cover got me into that producer. Melissa's cover of Boca della Verita is so good, guys. It's like I'm so sad that she's not here anymore. I'm gonna die. But yeah, I love this song. What else do I really like? There's so many. Oh my god, if you asked me when I was like 12 years old, I would give you like a whole list, but I haven't like really listened to a lot of Vocaloid songs, except for the very mainstream ones, in so long. I can't think of anything. But I'll give you one more. One more song from a Vocaloid producer that I really like. Hold on. I'm going to search up. I have like a playlist on my old account. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Oh my god, Yuyo Yuppie is one of the gods of rock, guys. I'm sure Ike would agree. He's like a legend. I love his work. Nikki is also really good. Nikki is like every single Vocaloid song you guys must have heard of. Like anything. Oh my god, I love Nikki so much. Oh my gosh! I love it. What else? I'm looking at my Nico Doga account. 40MP! Oh my god, I love 40MP. 40MP songs can be so wholesome. I love so many 40. One of my favorite songs from 40MP is is it Lost? Or is it called Time Machine? Sorry, I think I'm mixing up a lot of names. It's called Time Machine. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite songs. It's a really old song. It goes like that's one of my favorite songs. Every time I hear it, I like start crying. I'm gonna cry now. I love that song so much. Also made Do Re Mi Rondo for their kid, which I think is really cute. There's so many like legendary songs from 40MP, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah. There's so many guys. So I love them all. Those are some of my favorite Vocaloid producers and my favorite songs. I hope that's enough. Sorry, I had some trouble thinking of them because like I have so much, like when I think about it, it's overwhelming. Okay. Marco D, thank you so much for the super. Congrats to AR Live, and I am so happy and proud of you and everyone. You all worked so hard for it. I'm happy to call you and Zutomo my Oshis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to our AR Live, Marco. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and I'm so happy you enjoyed the Zutomo segment. Thank you, thank you. Yumi, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for all the hard work, Enna, and the amazing AR Live. Looking forward to Ethyria 3D debut. Thank you, Yumi. Thank you for coming to our AR Live. Thank you, thank you. Now that you can watch it, it's okay. If you weren't able to watch it, there's still gonna be so much more things coming, guys. So much more. You guys are gonna be kind of overwhelmed. That's okay. It's a good overwhelm. Hold on, I need to refresh my super chats. What the heck is happening with this format? What is going on? Okay. like YouTube just changed the format like literally right now. Okay. Nicola, thanks so much for the Kamiyoshi water tax. Thank you, thank you. They call me Jaska. Thank you so much for the Supa. That's a funny username. You guys are so awesome. Tons of my... What? Tons of my oomphies got Twitter jailed by the concert. But we organically trended number 5 worldwide. Yippee burb, good job. You were the most like... This is the most amount of internet slang I have ever read in like one sentence. Hold on. What is an oomphy? What's an oomphies? Oomphies? Oh my god. What does that mean? Guys, please. Oomphies are mutuals? One of my followers? One of my followers, I think. I don't know. Oh my god, no, chat. If you guys don't know, that means that they're like newer than a Zoomer. One of my mutuals. Okay, so oomphies mean, so you're not necessarily friends, but you're like in the same community and you like follow each other sort of thing. So it's just like acquaintances. Oh, so oomphies are like acquaintances. Jaska, please teach us. What are you saying? Tons of my oomphies got Twitter jailed. Oh my god, by the concert. Oh my god, why are you tweeting too much? Organically, who says organically trended? Oh my god, that's so cool. We organically trended number 5 worldwide, guys. Number 5, that's crazy. We are so organic. Jaska, are you an oomphy? Oh my god, that's crazy. I've never used the word oomphy before. I'm using oomphies forever. Hey guys, you're all my oomphies. We're all acquaintances. Oomphy. I don't know if I'm using it right. One of my followers, just by the acronym. Oh! That's an acronym! Oh, I didn't even notice that! Oomphy is an acronym. Shit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna literally say that from now on. I'm gonna be like, one of my oomphies. I don't know who. One of my oomphy. So it's like oomphies is plural and then oomphy is singular. It's crazy. Saying one of my oomphies is so funny. I mean... Hanging out with the Binga-ling ding-dongs. I don't think it's just like... It's not like they're making up a completely different word. I think it's just the acronyms, you know? I don't think they just be like, hey, guys, one of my bling-bling-dong-lings are like following me, and this bling-bling-dong-ling I followed back. Like, I don't think they're doing that. I think it like, there's some sort of like source of... There's a lore to this, okay? So, yeah, I don't think they're just making up words. I think there is a reason as to why, you know, so... Anyways... my Oompa Loompas. Guys, I'm just gonna go back to the boomer language and be like, hey guys, one of my Oompa Loompas followed me and yeah. I now know a new word, oomphy. Yeah, me too! I've never really like, I've heard of that word here and there. I think like Alira used it once. Alira is very good with keeping up with the kids. I don't know why. Maybe that's how she stays young. But I swear to God, somebody said that one time, and I was like, what's an oomphy? And then I kind of forgot about it. I swear to God, like, she said it one time. Yeah, I don't even know how does she even, like, say it, or does she just, like, type it? Thank you for the beautiful AR Live. It's such a great birthday gift for me. Oh my God, happy birthday! Yuji, happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day as well. Thank you for coming to our AR Live. She definitely says it a lot. Oh my god, really? Okay, I'm gonna start saying it too. If Alira is saying it, then I should say it too. You know? Okay, oomphies, let's continue our super chats. Oomphies. Oompa Loompas. Dinga Loompa Dinga Dungas. Okay. F. Hendy Lai. Thank you so much for the super. Thanks for the sexiest dance from the sexiest girls. Thank you, Lai. Thank you for watching our sexy dance. We appreciate you. Tsuite koyo. Kami's Fries, thank you so much for the super. Anna, Can you put on message delivered from the departure for the background? Thanks, dude. What does that mean? Can you explain that? Because I'm so confused by that sentence. But I will. If you want me to deliver anything to Mika, I will. Boy-chan, thanks so much for the Akasuba. Thank you, thank you. A reminder that Enna's hoodie is cute. That is all. Cute. I love how everyone else super chatted saying something about Air Live. And Boy-chan's still here. 2.5 years later, still orgasming over this hoodie. That is some dedication, Boy-chan. Thank you so much, Boy-chan. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Ald18, thank you so much for the super. Otsukare-sama, Enna, you did great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're almost done, guys. I need to rest my voice. Okay, I mean, this is one of the shorter streams, okay? 3.5 hours, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Aren't you guys glad that I didn't elaborate on that horse thing? You're welcome. Okay, what day is it today? I love how I'm like, we just did a really big event and I still don't know what day it is. Okay. Okay, Pinkerton, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you for the wonderful performance, Enna, and all the hard work that went into it. Love how your 3D work looks. I can't wait for its proper debut. Also AR Live, and have a good night. Thank you so much, Pinkerton. I really appreciate you watching AR Live. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to showing you our 3Ds as well. Bum, 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 bum. Han, thank you so much for the dono. And Alouette, I can't believe you're real. In 3D, I will grip you into even smaller pieces and study you under a microscope. Okay. Congrats. What am I, like a fucking bacteria or something? What's happening? Congrats on AR Live. You were gorgeous, gorge pretty. Thank you so much, Han. Thank you for watching. Please don't shrink me into a bacteria size. I hate bacteria. Nebulous, thank you so much for the dono. I know you were so beautiful and your singing was so angelic. I'm so happy for you all, and I'm even more excited for your 3D. You're a natural performer, and I hope there are more opportunities in the future for you to show that. Love you platonically. Thank you, Nebulous. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And I don't agree with the natural performer. Definitely need to put in some work, but I will work my way up to what you said. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Moichan, thank you so much for the dono. For the Aka. Thank you, thank you. You were born for the stage, Enna. Okay, guys. Like, seriously. I just wailed my freaking arms around. I swear to God. Show the world your incredible voice. All in its beauty. And its adorably nasally squeaks. But that equally stunning is your smile. I'll never forget the joy of you on stage. I hope we give you more reasons to smile. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you. I will, I smile every day for you guys because you guys make me happy. But also because I'm kind of funny too, so it's a little bit of both. So, yeah. Artistically. You wave them around artistically. Okay, yeah, that is I'll say that from now on. I use my arms artistically, guys. Thank you so much, Boyton. Raven Yang, thank you so much for the dono. AR Live was amazing. I hope one of the days you can hold an Enna Alouette 3D AR solo concert in the future. It's just gonna be like peeing my pants because I'm like, I can't. I'll do my best. One step at a time. I will work my way up there. Thank you, Raven Yang. Thank you so much for watching AR Live. Miguel, thank you so much for the dono. Enna, you were so cute. Your performance was so nice, and your voice was so beautiful. As always, I like the part where you were like standing man emoji. LOL, just kidding. We could finally watch your hard work. You should be proud. I just wish we could have seen your 3D feet. Well, Miguel, thankfully, I have to wear shoes on the stage. Otherwise, that's disgusting. I don't want to put my feet on the stage. I feel like I wasn't really standing man emoji. I feel like I was moving quite a bit, you know? So, I feel like standing man emoji low-key was sometimes box. Well, when he wasn't, like, being crazy. He was just kind of just standing there. But most of the time he was crazy. I don't think anybody was really standing man emoji, actually. But thank you so much for watching our AR Live, Miguel. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for your support all the time. Thank you. Pinkerton, thank you so much for the Akadono. I loved every minute of the AR live performances and rewatched it right after I got up this morning. Oh my god, me too! Thank you for everyone's hard work. I'm glad and proud we got to see the fruits of your efforts. Thank you so much! It wasn't just me, it was literally everyone in Niji, so please give everyone else a lot of love as well. Thank you guys, and thank you Pinkerton for watching AR live again this morning. I feel like we probably watched it around the same time. That'd be so cool. Thank you so much. Chi HD, thank you so much for the dono. Good job on the AR live edit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chi. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so thirsty, guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, there's so many people who came to watch AR Live. That's crazy. Oh, Silent. Thank you so much for the dono. Hi, Enna. Thank you for all the hard work. I hope everyone had as much fun preparing for this as much as we did watching despite all the bumps on the road. Looking forward to seeing more from Ian. Also can't wait for your 3D and to meet and watch you in Singapore. Oh my gosh! I can't believe you get to see so many things all at once this month. Thank you for coming to AR Live. Thank you for looking forward to more of Niji in general and also see you in Singapore. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to say when Nina's voice came out, I cried so hard. I almost cried too. Guys. Seriously. Just the amount of times I almost cried, I'm really good at holding back my tears. I'm like a professional. But the only time I've really ever cried was Nina's graduation. You know, I don't know, like there's just something about it that really... I think it's just because we all started together. We started together, we grew with each other for like the past year and a half. Like, no, 2 years actually. Yeah, it was like... It hit really hard, I'm not gonna lie. And like again, like we work, guys, like it's so, I feel like this is so obvious, but like when you first meet strangers and stuff like that, sometimes like you're not gonna click immediately, you know? You don't know someone and it's hard to be just like vulnerable and just like comfortable with just another human being. And I feel like Ethyria, all 4 of us, we really learned to like, you know, through the ups and downs, we really learned to like adapt to each other and just like accept each other, and like really by the end of it, we really do love each other, and our friendship is really real, you know? Like seriously, that's why when she left, it like hit really hard, because like, man, it just seemed like time went by way too fast, and I was really sad that, you know, it would be kind of just like the 3 of us from here on in, but you know, we still have Nina in our hearts, and she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her, seriously. Like, I'm so happy to see her be so happy and just do all the things that she's ever wanted to do, and she's doing it so well, and nobody ever doubted her. Nobody ever doubted that she would be able to do any of these things, you know? So I'm really happy that she's in the position and in the life that she wants to be. And I'm really happy that I met her too. And I'm sure Millie and Reimu all feel the same way, and you know, it would be really hard to one day have to like move on from this chapter from my side and not be like, I guess like in Niji anymore. So every time I think about it, I get really sad, but you know, I mean, it's gonna have to happen eventually, but not this year. Yeah, Moon talked about it too. Yeah, I can't talk about it with Millie around, otherwise she starts crying. I can't with her. Yeah, I love them so much. I really love Nina, Reimu, Millie so much. They're my gen mates forever. Like, seriously. Always in my heart. Special place. Yeah. Maybe it's a bit selfish, you know, to always mention Nina, but, you know, I hope she doesn't mind. Yeah, my oompies. Wait, no, oompies mean acquaintances. Sorry, that's not what oompies mean. I keep thinking oompies kind of mean like besties in a way, but it's kind of different. Sorry, that's not the right word. I tried. Not oompies. Yeah. I made so many friends in Niji. I'm so happy. I really hope after Niji I can still be friends with a lot of these people. It's really nice. It's really reassuring to keep in contact with like a lot of the people who have left, you know? It makes me less makes me less sad. It was so nice that Kill watched. It was so nice that Mika watched as well. And yeah, it was really nice. Like, they didn't have to, but they did, so yeah. Anyways, I'll make more friends. I promise. I mean, I feel like I'm already friends with everyone. I just have to get closer. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, guys. I'm shy. I'm really awkward. I try so hard to not be awkward, but I can't. I don't know why. It's like part of my DNA. It's really hard to go against coding. You got this, King. I love how half of you guys are calling me King and the other half are calling me Shy Girl. Honestly, both are true, so I'll take it. What about JP Senpais? Of course. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna save that topic for another day, because you guys will know why. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly thank the gifted members as well. Sorry, that helps me relieve stress. Wait, what is happening to my YouTube? Hello? Ow, I can't. Why YouTube no good? What's happening? Fine. Okay. So, Miriam, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh my god, see, I can't even speak on stream. Help me, everybody. Just a guy named John, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the gifted memberships. Make sure you thank them if you receive the gifted memberships. Oh my god, guys, speaking of memberships, okay, I put up a poll. I think it was yesterday, actually. Sorry, I don't know why my YouTube is really glitched. It's like not showing anything. I'm so confused. What is happening? Like, it's not showing anything at all. Hello? Oh no, please don't say Holy Grail is winning. Okay, let me explain the movie. So, okay, members, we are going to be watching a movie next week. I put up a poll. There were 4 options that we could have picked. C-Town Kills, thank you so much for the 10. Thank you. Make sure you say thank you, guys. Okay, so yesterday I put up a poll. And the 4 movies that we all got to choose from were Avatar: The Last Airbender, Hot Fuzz, Constantine, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. There was like this huge, not debate, but there was like this intense like comment section underneath the members movie poll. Because usually people are just like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, let's watch it. And then like, for some people are like, oh, I think I'll skip out on this one because I'm not really interested in the winning movie. But this time, like, the Avatar: The Last Airbender, the really bad one, because I wanted to like laugh. And Monty Python and the Holy Grail were like kind of neck and neck for like the first hour or two. Unfortunately, Monty Python has 40% with Avatar leading behind 34%. And there were so many people in the chat being like, why is Avatar... At first, Avatar was kind of winning. And then some people were like, no, we have to make sure that Monty Python wins. We have to watch this. And then like it kind of like zoomed through. And then some people were just like, "Aw, I want to watch Hot Fuzz." And so, unfortunately, Hot Fuzz is like 11%. I'm sorry, guys, but... And some people were just like, "I'm so torn between voting for the great timeless film Monty Python and the absolute dumpster fire Avatar." It's like, apparently it's either a really good movie or a really bad movie, but I still feel, I don't know, I don't feel like I would enjoy Monty Python, but like it's winning, so we have to watch it. It's the battle of the lesser evils. That's what I think too. But some people are just like, "Come on, you know you want to see her react to Avatar: The Last Airbender. At least I do." And then there's some people who will be like, "Keep it up, lads! We're winning over the forces of evil and poor filmmaking." It's crazy. It was so funny. And then, you know, it's like, "We must let her watch Monty Python, Alu Peeps. It's either a snooze fest or a whole new world of humor for Enna." And I literally thought Avatar would not be a snooze fest because I think it's so bad that it's so funny. And some people agree. And some people were just like, "I just want to make everyone else watch Avatar: The Last Airbender because it'll be so funny." It's a war in this fucking comment section in the members. It's so funny. And then some people are just like, "No way Avatar live action is winning." And then there's like this one guy who's like, "My brothers and my sisters. She said Monty Python will be boring. You know what that means." And it's so I don't know why there's so many people who want me to watch Monty Python. Like, is it really that good? Is it really that good? I don't believe it. It's a classic. I watched the trailer and it looks so boring. It's on IMDb top 250. Wow, that is so high. I mean, it kind of is compared, like, if you think about all the movies in the world, but... Possibly because it's British? I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. Some people were like really conflicted. They were like, "I don't know why I answered seriously and chose a movie I haven't seen yet. I should have answered for the meme." And this guy, and there was this one guy who was so like, he was not having it. He was like, "I'm not sure why people are voting for the Avatar. Do they not know that it's for the live action movie and not the animated series?" This guy was like almost getting mad. It was so funny. I literally said movie. And then there's like this one wholesome guy's like, "I love Keanu Reeves," even though the movie isn't winning. Love this membership poll. I was reading everything. It was so funny. I love the people who are just like, "I want to watch Hot Fuzz, but it's not gonna win." It was awesome, guys. It was so awesome. I loved it. Thank you for being excited about this month's movie. I think it's pretty much like decided. Next week we're gonna be watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I don't know what it's about. Apparently it's really good and it's a classic. You know, that's what my friend said as well. And I was just like, okay, I'll give it a try. So I'm kind of excited to like be wrong about this movie, but I swear to God, guys, if we're like 20 minutes in and this movie is boring as fuck, I will go to sleep. I will just take a nap. Monty Python birthed so many memes. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's a silly movie. Yeah, it's also really old, so I guess we'll see. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go rest my voice. I'll put up a schedule as soon as I can. And I really gotta pee and I really gotta eat lunch because I'm hungry. Oh, Caraway, thanks so much for the Vi gifted. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Make sure you say thank you, Alu Peeps. Okay, guys. Before I leave, I just wanna say once again for like, I know I'm very like, I sound like I'm repeating myself over and over, but I just really want you guys to know, thank you so much, so much for all the support. AR Live was amazing. Thank you for coming to today's stream so I can like gush about everyone. There's so much more coming. I hope you look forward to it. I'm really excited about the rest of this month and for like the rest of this year. So I hope you guys are too. Let's all do our best, make more memories, have fun. And I'll see you guys next week. Otsuena! Thank you so much! Have a good day and night. Sleep and eat if you haven't. And I'll see you very soon. Bye guys! Bye my oomfies! Bye my oompa loompas! Goodbye my ding-along bing-bong ding-dongs! Otsu horsies!